All right, folks, we're back here at the Troy Foust Memorial Gymnasium, and we had some technical difficulties we had to take care of, and Coach Duff right now is trying to round up a roster or two, and we're going to get back into the scores. We've got about 8 minutes to go before the ball game actually starts, and so we're still trying to work this out here at our own gymnasium. We can't get out like we want to as far as the signal goes, and I tried a different way of doing it this time, and YouTube kind of shut us down. So we're going to replay this tomorrow, and I promise it'll be one of our better recordings as Pickett County comes in here playing the Wildcats tonight. Boys looking to sweep the season series, and the girls are looking to pick up a win. The last time we played, like Coach Duff and Coach Sims said, we are. They played them. I played them a tough game over there at Pickett County. I mean, they beat the Lady Wildcats beat them outscored them in the second and the fourth quarter. Is that first quarter that killed them, and they were outscored 11 to nothing in the first quarter, and it's hard to overcome that, especially if you're playing a team like Pickett County Lady Bobcats. They year in, year out, they're right there in the top three in the district, and but like we said earlier, our Lady Cats are learning. They're learning how to win, and sometimes the foundation has to be laid for that to happen and repeat on a consistent basis. So, again, we apologize for the signal, and we'll keep on working on it here in the gymnasium, and hopefully get to the place where we can live stream. But if you get the chance and they're playing at home, you need to get up here and watch these kids play, because they put on a show. I mean, the girls never quit. They never stop playing. They play till the buzzer goes off, and so does the boys. They do a really good job. So y'all just sit back with us, and we got about 6 minutes to go before the ball game starts, and hopefully Coach Duff can get into some more scores before we get into the ladies' game. If not, we'll talk about some during halftime. Hopefully, if we get the chance. Again, we're proud of our football team. They went 10-0, and they were, I think there was 11 that was in the that had awards in the region. Yeah, 11 players earned postseason awards in the region, and they had the banquet last night, and I know there was a lot more awards that were given at the banquet that we don't have access to, but hopefully next week Coach Hughes can come up and enlighten us on that and tell us about who got awards and things at the banquet. So I believe Coach Duff's back with us. So I'll turn it back over to him, and maybe we'll get to a few more scores.
Well, yeah, we saved District 6A, 6 AAA for last, which is good because they don't take very long. You've got Cookeville, you got Warren County, you got Stone Memorial, you got Ray County, and you got White County, so only a 5-team district. Thankfully, thank goodness they started district play, because I was kind of getting bored reading some of their scores from just random teams in the state of Tennessee. So on Tuesday night, Cookeville did play a region matchup against District 5 AAA opponent Cleveland. The Cookeville girls won 65-62, and your Cookeville boys lost to Cleveland 49-82. And then your District 6 AAA matchup, Warren County visited White County. The White County girls beat Warren County by 39 with a score of 82-43, and your White County boys also won over the Warren County boys 69-63. Your Stone Memorial Panthers visited Ray County, and the Stone Memorial girls, we predicted them, or we've talked about the Stone Memorial girls, how they've won this district several years, and they're a very talented group. They beat Ray County girls 56-54, and the Stone Memorial boys beat the Ray County boys 79-51. There is a slate of District 6 AAA games tonight. Ray County is inactive, but you've got Warren County visiting Stone Memorial, and you've got the very, very intense rivalry of White County visiting Cookeville tonight. And I've seen some things on Twitter already where the rivalry is being fired up and is alive and well for this matchup tonight. Your girls, District 6 AAA standings, Stone Memorial 17-1 overall, 1-0 in district play. Your White County girls 14-4 overall, 1-0 in district play. We know how talented they are. Ray County girls 14-2 overall, 0-1 in district play. Warren County girls 2-16 overall, 0-1 in district play. And Cookeville girls, without any district action yet, they'll change that tonight, but they are 14-4 overall. Your District 6 AAA boys, Stone Memorial 12-6 overall, 1-0 in district play. White County boys 14-4 overall, 1-0 in district play. Your Ray County boys are 3-13 overall, 0-1 in district play. Your Warren County boys 10-9 overall, 0-1 in district play. And your Cookeville boys are 9-9 overall, and they will get their first district game on this Friday night, January 17th.
Well, they run into a buzzsaw when they run into White County.
Yeah.
Tell you what, that's a good squad. You say it's 14-4?
White County boys are 14 or White County girls are 14-4. White County boys are 14-4.
14-4. Wow.
So they're both the same, and they'll both have a chance to win that district and make it to region play. Last year, from the girls' side, Bradley Central towards Chattanooga, they're in District 5 AAA. So these Upper Cumberland teams in District 6A, 6 AAA, have to go through Bradley Central. Bradley Central won the state championship last year, and it was amazing that their state championship run, every game they didn't have any blowouts. They won every game by 2 to 12 points. They never had any huge wins, but they were not slow and steady, but they were just sure and steady. Yeah. And won all their close games and ended up taking home a AAA state championship for the girls team at Bradley Central.
Wow. Yeah, that's a gritty team when you can win like that.
Just over and over. You're right.
We're getting ready for the national anthem, and we're gonna turn the house mic up and let y'all listen to the festivities.
From Monterey High School and the Troy Foust Memorial Gymnasium for tonight's game between Pickett County and your Monterey Wildcats. At this time, if you will stand, and gentlemen, please remove your hats for the presentation of the colors and the playing of the national anthem. I'll ask if you will to please remain standing until the colors have left the floor.
Okay, folks, there you have it. The national anthem with the color guard.
It's your Monterey High School color guard led by First Sergeant Douglas Romero. And we're going to let you listen in to your starting lineups from both sides, starting with the Pickett County Bobcats.
Number 24, Number 13, Ellie Smith. Number 32, Willie Burke. Number 11, Tino Luke. And number 14, Caroline Stockton. The Lady Wildcats are coached by Rick Smith, assisted by Taylor Dixon. All righty, Wildcat fans, it's time to get on your feet. Let's make some noise. Let's make the starters for tonight. First, number 30, Lydia Wright. Number 25, McKinley Lloyd. Number 20,
Okay, folks, there you have it. There's the starting lineups. In case it didn't come through good on the broadcast, we're going to read.
You got your visiting Pickett County Bobcats, number 24, Abby Bilbrey, number 13, Ellie Smith, number 32, Chloe Burton, number 11, Kendall Ludick, and number 14, Carol Ann Stockton. Your Monterey Wildcats, number 30, Lindsay Wright, number 25, Mackenzie Raleigh, number 20, Faith Walker, number 22, Caitlin Moorhead, and number 32, Anna Hudson. Coach, what direction are we going tonight? What direction are we going?
Oh, we're going. Monterey's going from right to left, and they're in their white home uniforms trimmed with purple, and the Bobcats, Lady Bobcats, are going left to right. They're in the black trimmed in gold, and they just had a turnover to the Lady Wildcats. Welcome in here, Coach. Well, he's not hardly ready. Coach West is going to join us for the first part of this ladies' game. So Monterey has it in front court. Going right to left on the computer screen. There's nailed a three-pointer by Caitlin Moorhead. Monterey up 3-0. Lady Bobcats have it back in front court. Welcome in Coach West.
All right.
Can you hear everything good?
I can hear everything good.
Good deal. There's a 3 for a 3. Number 11 for the Lady Bobcats.
Kendall Ludick.
On the right wing, or right corner. Monterey has it back in the front court and kind of threw it away. Lindsay couldn't handle the pass from Anna Hudson.
Very unselfish there. Probably should have went ahead and made a move there. It's always hard to second guess, right? Hindsight's 20/20.
Yeah, it's always pretty, yeah.
Pickett County on this side.
Get it in the paint. There's that Abby Bilbrey, is it?
Yeah. Number 14. Carol Ann Stockton on that shot and on that foul.
Yeah, Monterey's in a 1-2-2 here, and they didn't do a great job of keeping the ball out of the middle, and that's pretty key right there in that zone.
Stockton up and good with the free throw. Lead Monterey 4-3 early here in the first quarter. Guys, the crowd's good here to start this ladies' game.
It is.
It's 3 quarters full already. Missed that last free throw. Monterey with the rebound. And has it stolen away by the Lady Bobcats. Up with a shot. Number 32, no good. There's McKenzie with a rebound. Back away by, is it Ludick or Ludick? Number 11.
Ludick. That's what we've been saying, so we'll
go with it.
It's a foul on Caitlin Moorhead on the drive to the basket off the steal.
So Caitlin has one and Anna has one. That makes 2 team fouls. Lady Bobcats get it in the front court. 32 drives the lane up, no good. Had it partially blocked by Anna Hudson. Ball on the floor, scramble.
It's going to be a
jump ball. And Monterey
arrow to Pickett County, I believe.
Said Monterey.
It's Monterey, yeah. Monterey
Yep.
has it in backcourt and with a full court pressure from the Lady Bobcats from.
What was that, Coach? Is that a 1-2-2?
That's a 1-2-1-1 with the girl in the middle reading.
And
the ball.
Monterey beat the press pretty handily. There's Lindsay with a 3 up, no good.
Probably should attack a little bit more on those. Give herself a chance to make a play for somebody else.
Bobcats back in the front court, and there's number
Ludick again.
That's two threes for her.
Push ahead quick.
Monterey trails 7-3. 6:03 to go in the first quarter.
Anna's a little passive with that 24.
Bunch
Foul.
of contact. Yeah, they said out of bounds.
It's just
It was
going to be
blocked.
out of bounds to Monterey.
Pickett even set up there trying to draw a charge. So
Yeah.
Faith drove the basket and didn't get the call either way.
that's a nice play. I like it.
Lindsay drives the lane with the floater up, no good.
Yeah.
Pickett County with a rebound up and blocked by Mackenzie Raleigh. Got
fouled.
too much of the body though.
Foul count's not in our favor early here.
Oh, yeah.
Got to do a better job.
Monterey's 3 team fouls. Mackenzie's got one foul now.
Caroline Stockton shooting 2 off that foul.
She's on one end of the line so far, and she's good on the first one. Lady Bobcats ahead of the Lady Wildcats 8-3. Stockton up with the second one, up and good. 9-3.
Let Pickett County set up this trap. Faith Walker into Lindsay. Quick back to Faith.
Oh man, couldn't handle a pass from Faith to Mackenzie Raleigh, out of bounds to Lady Bobcats.
Sort of the same way the last game ended up, a couple turnovers early against the press. Big pass up underneath the goal.
Trapped on
Trying
the
to make
baseline.
space in the crowd, kicks it back out.
Stockton in the middle,
moved
up
into
no
the middle.
good. Gets her own rebound, tapped out of bounds by
Deflected out.
Monterey.
Pickett County left wing down the left corner. Throws it into Stockton. Tip, stolen away. Anna Hudson coming the other way. Mackenzie Raleigh, she's going to bring it up quick. Over to the right wing, dribble handoff to Kayla Moorhead. She's at the top. Over to the left side. Faith Walker driving in, looking for space. Left wing 3.
Anna with
Hudson.
3. Good, bottom. Monterey trails 9-6, and Pickett County turned it
Thrown
over.
away.
It's a good job there by Anna knocking that down. She's got to continue to be more aggressive with that big girl in front of her. And I think on this other end down here, if we can just keep a foul trouble on the other end, we got to slow down the foul trouble here. That's not a good start on that part, but everything else pretty good job. A couple little turnovers here, but
Maybe have a little bit of
early nerves.
first quarter
man.
jitters.
Yeah, they got to get in control. It's okay. I mean, just get relaxed and let's play.
Monterey has it in front court.
They're playing man-to-man down there.
Stockton pressuring Mackenzie at the top.
Mackenzie with a 3.
Uh-oh.
Up ball for the off the backboard, no good. Pickett County quickly back up front court, and
Faith
we got a
fell to
blocking
her.
foul against Faith Walker.
Faith went down too early. She's trying to draw the charge. She started falling before contact.
Yeah, she definitely went down too early. That looked had a little bit of the Matrix look to it.
Caroline Stockton goes to the line for the third time in this game so far. She's missed what, one foul shot?
She missed one, yeah.
And she missed another one. Maybe I need to say that
Maybe
again.
that might work.
This is the first one.
Adeline's going to check in for Caitlin Moorhead.
Adeline being just a sophomore, she's got a couple of good years ahead of her.
She's gotten better every game. I thought she had a good game the other night.
Rattles in, rolls in. Stockton made the second free throw. So
Substitution for Pickett. Wood checking in for Stockton. Wood had a good game, the first matchup with these girls.
Hannah has a little trouble getting it up across the timeline and throws it ahead of
Too
Lindsay,
far ahead of Lindsay.
out of bounds. Out of bounds to Pickett County.
Left wing
Pickett
three by
County for a
Pickett.
3, no good. They get the offensive rebound. There's Adeline with the rebound. Faith pushes it up the floor. Over to Lindsay. Lindsay back to Faith. Faith shoots a three. No good. And Adeline's battling for that rebound and got it.
Great job by Adeline.
That's 2 rebounds just in the last few
Tipped
seconds.
it to herself.
Lindsay up with a runner on the baseline, up no good. Pickett County with a rebound. Down inside to Ludick. Ludick up no good. Has it knocked out of bounds by Monterey on the rebound.
Jordan Walker going to check in for Lindsay Wright, give her a breather.
Jordan been playing a good couple of games here this recently. Coming alive.
We've got a little bit of a pace that's kind of frantic for the girls. I think Coach Sims is probably thinking the same way, that we got to get these girls fresh.
And
that's number 13. Ellie Smith.
That's the coach's daughter.
For a three.
Yeah, makes it 13-6.
3 minutes and 8 seconds to go in the first quarter. Kenzie had it stolen by number.
That's Ellie Smith again. She misses the layup on the fast break there.
No good.
Out of bounds to
Monterey.
It's
tipped out by Pickett County. Back to Faith. Faith brings it up across the timeline to Anna Hudson. Anna drives the paint up and
I should have been.
That's
a
good move
there on that one.
Good move on that one. She's up and good with a transition layup by
32. Chloe Burton.
2 is Chloe Burton. Monterey across the timeline.
Pickett County's backed off to more of a 3/4 court man.
And Anna in the paint, up, puts it up and in.
Well, 24 is just sitting in front of the rim, protecting the rim, and everybody else is kind of in a soft man. They weren't guarding Jordy on that.
She'll bust one.
And then nice break there for the Wildcats. Anna Hudson with the jump ball there on the dribble drive.
Should be there, Bob.
And it's Pickett County's ball on the possession arrow. Pickett County has it underneath their own basket, gets it into the middle of the paint. The number is 11.
Adeline with the foul on Ludick. She'll shoot 2.
That's 5 team fouls on the Lady Wildcats, with no fouls against Pickett County so far in the first quarter. Up and good, Ludick, with the first one. 16-8.
I was going to comment that
up with the second.
Another one for Ludick. When Pickett County beat our girls by 16, the next 10 games they had 6 victories by 20 points and quite a few by 30.
Yeah. Well, what a pass. What a pass.
Pass.
That got robbed on that one. McKenzie from the baseline, shot it up, no good. Pickett County in front court, they're playing fast, guys. Pushing it up the floor.
Well, I think they're going to test Coach Sims' depth tonight. That's the easiest way to do it.
Adeline with a 3. Up, no good, rimmed out. Jordan up over the back. And that
was an impressive spin move by Miss Ludick there on that last play. Spin to the outside with her left.
Yeah. After the next foul, Pickett County be in the bonus for the rest of the half. There's a minute and 29 seconds to go in this first quarter. 19-8. Pickett County with the lead. Moves around across the top of the key, gets it over in the corner, drives the baseline, up and no good. And there's Anna with the rebound. Who was that shot that shot and missed it?
24.
24.
Big girl.
Abby Bibby.
Turnover and scramble for the ball. And there's going to be a foul on Faith on that loose ball. Pickett County finally corralled it. Faith fouls to prevent the layup or prevent the transition basket.
Could have been a walk call there, but it wasn't.
I wish she would have gotten in front of her there and denied the ball before the girl caught it. She waits till she catches it, and then we do that a lot in the boys' game, but that way she could have saved the foul.
Right, yeah. So Pickett County be shooting 1 in the bonus for the rest of this half. Ludick up, hit both of them.
Ludick's had a big first quarter.
12 points already.
12 of the 21, wow.
She hit, 2 threes in a row. McKenzie across into Anna out of bounds. Another errant pass that was deflected by Pickett County.
I don't know what our turnovers are. It's quite a few in this first quarter, really kind of limiting us on where we're at.
Yeah, that's one of the areas that Coach Sims said that they definitely need to work on, that and foul shooting. Got 36 seconds to go, and Pickett County's not in a hurry. They're up 21-8.
Lady Wildcats still in that 1-2-2 zone.
Back and forth, playing the catch. Now Monterey comes out on them a little bit and forces action. Gets it inside, out to number 3, back across the top of the key.
10 seconds.
In the paint. Blocked by Anna Hudson. Got a hustle. Got 2 seconds to go. That's a long shot by Anna, no good. Folks, that's the end of your first quarter. Pickett County leading 21-8 over Lady Wildcats. First Volunteer Bank, they're a broadcast booth sponsor, and actually a broadcast booth. It's the first volunteer broadcast booth. They're your neighborhood bank. Remember, they're the bank for personality. 210 East Commercial Avenue, Monterey. 931-646-5501. 931-646-5501.
Well, it's sort of a repeat of the first quarter at Pickett County in Byrdstown. Coach Sims talked to us about how the Lady Bobcats got out to an 11-0 lead, and that wasn't quite the lead tonight, but it's a 13-point margin early on, and the reason the score is what it is for our turnovers out of the press, and even when the press is off.
Yeah, and a little bit quick shots. They need to move the ball around just a little bit better.
Well, I feel like we've had at least a half a dozen in the first quarter. That's a high number for that.
Pickett County's coming out of 1-3-1 with the long Stockton out at the top of that.
Anna with spin move inside in the paint. Up, no good. Pickett County with the rebound.
Push ahead to Stockton. Layup good.
23-8.
She had a big game back in December. And Adeline puts the ball down and almost gets it stolen. She brings it all the way.
Good play to get it back. Up, no good. She's fouled. Anna's going to the line to shoot 2. First foul on Pickett County happens in the first few seconds of the second quarter.
As they might say, that's a fortuitous play. Worked out.
Yeah.
Just whether you wanted it to or not.
At least he stayed after it.
Yep.
Up good.
There's the free throw.
Monterey cutting into the lead a little bit, 23-9.
You know, the surprising thing with Adeline, which is, and I know Coach Sims would probably want to limit that, but her three-point percentage is not bad. I looked at it the other day, and it's a decent percentage where you can let a player like that take one every now and then to keep people honest.
Yeah, she hit both foul shots, so Monterey 23-10. Pickett County's in the lead. Missed a three-pointer by, was that 24?
I think so. Let's
by
see.
Pickett County.
Bilbrey. Was that Bilbrey in the corner?
Yeah, I think so. And then Monterey with the rebound and
deflected out of bounds to Pickett County.
Another one, yeah.
Trying to see if what you said, Coach, if they're letting Jordy run free and not defending her. But I think that possession they did.
Yeah, I actually think they switched that off to wherever Adeline's at.
Stockton in the paint, up, good. Pickett County. No, they're back on that press again. Jordan brings it up the floor. Jordan Walker into the paint, into Anna Hudson, up and good, no good, but she was fouled. That's pushing the ball up the floor now.
And Anna did have over 30 points on this matchup in December in Byrdstown.
Yeah, I got the point totals here somewhere from that. We'll talk about that at halftime. Up no good with the first free throw. Pickett County now has 2 team fouls for the first half. Bounced a couple times off the back of the rim, no good. Stockton dishes out. There's Ludick.
Smith for the 3.
Smith. Up no good.
Stockton.
Rebound Stockton. Out front.
Left corner 3.
Bilbrey up and good.
It's her first bucket of the night.
Abby Bilbrey.
From the left corner.
28-10. Lady Wildcats is trailing by 18 and turn the ball over again. And Jordan Walker's in there and got a jump ball. It'll be Pickett County's ball on the possession there. Jordy, she's sophomore. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Pickett County back in the front court.
Over the top of that zone for
Up,
a
no
layup.
good.
Misses
For
it.
layup, missed the layup, and then fouled after that, and that was Anna Hudson probably.
I think it was on Jordy.
He's on Jordy?
Yeah.
Jordan Walker's the
It's her
second one.
second. I think Kayla Moorhead's about to check in for her.
Up, no good with the free throw, and that is
Abby Bilberry.
Abby Bilberry. Up with the second one, up, good. 29-10, Monterey trailing by 19. 6 minutes to go in the second quarter. Check that.
Kenzie takes
Kenzie
a
with
three.
a three, up, no good. There was Pickett County for the defensive rebound. Abby into Stockton, up and good.
Great fast break there.
Kayla Moorhead gets it up across the timeline and fouled by three guys timeout
for Coach Sims.
We have 4 more in this game, right? We got a new sponsor, so we're gonna have them a spot here. It's the Volunteer Electric Cooperative. In its more than 80 years of operation, VEC has grown and prospered, bringing prosperity to the region it serves. Volunteer Electric Cooperative, powered by people you know. They're actually our mid-game sponsor now. We qualified for got approved for a grant through them, Coach West.
Oh yeah, they're really good. They've been great. They've given us monies for our trips and stuff that we've gone to the Smokies and different things to help us out. And obviously, with the smaller community, it's important that we do all we can.
Ooh.
Ivy Paget subbed in for your Wildcats. And turnover. Stockton again.
Stockton in the paint, up good. There's a deflection out of bounds by Pickett County. I don't know why we're getting that feedback.
It may be from this one. Is this one on?
No, I don't have that one on.
And
squirrely things going on right now. Stockton back in the paint, up good.
Another steal, Stockton, another 2. She's up to 14.
35-10.
Somebody needs to drive the middle and pitch it right now. Now just relax and make a good play. Holy moly. Got to board that.
Great box out by Ellen Smith
with a long
there.
three, missed it.
Can't have a foul there. That's tough. We're gonna.
Yeah, they're gonna shoot 1-and-1 from 94 feet away.
Yeah. They don't have to work for that basket. They get to Anna's second.
A bunch of them getting into foul trouble right now. They got 9 fouls with 5 minutes to go in the second quarter. I'll get my head on straight here in a minute. Abby Bilberry up with the first one, up and good.
Yeah, these are one of those quarters as a coach that you're trying to get to the situation where you're just getting out of the quarter, just hoping to get out here without, worse foul trouble or even more points off of free throws.
Stop the bleeding.
Yeah, substitutions for Pickett County.
And she hit the second foul shot.
Wood and Brown to check in for Pickett County.
Pickett County's up by 27 points. Check that. Monterey gets in the front court. Caitlin with a 3, up and good.
It is a 3, yes.
We need a lot of those in a hurry.
Yep.
But we need not to foul on this end, so we're going to try to do 2 things here.
Monterey cuts into the lead. Pickett County has a turnover.
It's going to be a backcourt violation.
Backcourt violation, yeah. Over and back. So Monterey has it outside court. Lady Wildcats. Ivy's looking for somebody to get it to. She finally gets it to Anna Hudson. Anna drives the lane up and no good, but there was a foul on number
34 Wood.
Yeah. Jerseys, it's hard to pick up the numbers on the Lady Bobcats there. For me it is. Anna up, no good with the first free throw. Up, no good with the second. Pickett County back in front court after the rebound or after the foul shot miss. Have it in front court, and there's Ludick with 3.
That's another breakdown there. They didn't surprise us with that. It was just a slow developing.
3 guys timeout, guys. Mark Sims calls the timeout. Monterey Foods has fresh cut meat daily. And check out their weekly specials on Facebook at Monterey Foods. They're at the corner of Holly and Stratton in Monterey. 931-839-2434, 931-839-2434. And we got the owner standing right 10 feet away.
He's in attendance.
Yep. Mr. Danny Todd, go in there and see him.
He's always in attendance. You know what? I want to say a little bit about our senior banners we finally got up. Of course, I got a chance to design these a while back, a couple weeks ago, and we got them printed down at my cousin. I'll give her a shout out, I guess. Identity Group was kind enough to give us a really good deal on printing these things.
Awesome.
So when you guys come to the game and you see these senior banners in the next few games, and they'll be here till the end of the year, obviously, and just what a great pat on the back for our seniors to celebrate these guys.
Absolutely. Her dad was over here talking to me about it a while ago and telling me that they helped out with it.
Yeah, she a couple years ago when we went to state, she called me. She said, "Hey, I can get you some banners for the state tournament." I said, "What would you do?" And she said, "Just something to kind of celebrate, and that you can hang up down there." So she was they donated those. So I had some stuff from a couple years ago too. But
okay, good deal.
Yep. All right, Monterey on the other way, right in the middle of the press. That's a great job of attacking the press and the 1-2-1, and then Caitlin steps up. Man,
wow, she's on fire tonight. That's another 3-4.
She caught it in the short corner, drove back out to the 3 and shot a 3. What a
confidence builder, that's for sure.
Hey, that may be the better shot for her. Who knows? At
Hey.
this point, we need a lot of them, so let's just keep going.
Monterey pulls.
Don't foul anybody. Let's just keep them
40-16.
Don't let them throw the ball easy.
Oh, almost a steal, and there's a turnover.
Got a
Good
deflection.
move. Good move by Anna.
Anna got a deflection, went off the Lady Bobcats' hand out of bounds. So,
Folks, we got Anna Hudson, we got Lindsay Wright, we got Ivy Paget, and Caitlin Moorhead on the floor now for the Lady Wildcats.
Caitlin bringing it up one-on-one. Now they're man-to-man. Just a little soft pressure coming up. Not a bad job there.
And tries to get it inside, and there was a foul on somebody.
I think that's 2 on Bilbrey.
And
okay.
They'll make substitutions. Ludick and
Monterey has it on the baseline right underneath their basket.
I think Ludick needs more of a rest. I'm about to go talk to Coach Smith, see if he can get her out of there a little longer.
She needs to. She needs to rest.
She looks like she's hotter. She's been hotter than a firecracker this first half.
She's got to be wore out from all that.
Just from shooting the ball alone.
Yeah. Monterey's looking up, set up the defense or offense. Actually, McKenzie got it out front.
Picked it up. She
looks inside. And there's a hot hand. Caitlin Moorhead up, no good. Miss that. Will go off their own rebound, but rebounded by Pickett County. Back across the timeline, and there was a charge. McKenzie picked up that charge, and that was on
number
34 Wood driving the lane.
I think I could have called that one.
Yeah. Luckily, McKenzie got up quick. She sort of popped up awkwardly, I thought, but she's up and going.
She took a good hit, that's for sure.
I thought she got up like a ninja from a movie or something. She kind of sprung up from her back. It was crazy. All right. So McKenzie's got the ball going here out to Faith.
Quick 3 up, no good. Caitlin with the rebound up, no good, but she's fouled.
Another one on Wood.
By Wood.
Wood's got 3.
That was a shooting foul too, so Caitlin's going to the line to shoot 2. Pickett County has 16 fouls now. The next foul, Monterey will be in the bonus. Caitlin up off the back of the iron, a little bit too hard.
Jordan Walker checking in for McKenzie.
She probably needs to take a rest after that little spill down here on the floor. That was a hard knock down here.
Yeah, she got hit good. You're right. Caitlin nailed
missed. I mean, got that one. Sorry about that,
folks.
folks.
10 points this half.
17-40. Monterey's pulling a little bit closer. Play some good defense and ball control. They get back in this game.
Caitlin scored the last 7 for Monterey to get them to 17 here.
Oh, what a turnover there.
They ran that set, that seal set for the backside.
Anna to Jordan. Jordan drives the lane up, hooks it up and good. Nice one, nice move by Jordan Walker. Monterey cuts the lead.
That was a tough finish.
That was tough. That was nice. I liked it. She went right over top of it.
Oh, blocked by Faith, but they too much of the arm.
Faith is too. She gotta quit being so handsy. Bless her heart. She plays everything with her hands, and she's got the body to move, and she moves well. But she reaches in, and they get that call every time.
Yeah.
She's got 3 fouls now, so she's
going to the bench. She fouled out the other night.
Right. Yeah.
That Miss Ludick with the free throw.
Yep.
She's up to 16.
Amber Riddle in for Faith. Up good. 42-19. Lady Wildcats trailing 2 minutes and 6 seconds to go in the half. Folks, stick around for the halftime show, sponsored by Monterey Drugs. We'll have scores and highlights of this first half. Amber traveled
before she got it passed off.
That's Abby Bilbrey back in. She's got, 3 fouls? At least 2.
She's got 2, I think.
32 drives the lane up. Good. What a move.
I don't know that they have a lot more girls. They only got 9 girls.
Yeah.
Chloe Burton with that move. Monterey back in the front court. Almost had it stolen. Pass was almost out of bounds. Amber Riddle to Lindsay. Lindsay with a, reverse layup. No good. Pickett County back up 4 in a hurry. And
pass ahead to Stockton.
Miss Stockton for the layup.
She can actually really move.
46-19. Yes, she's got some height on her,
tall and long and athletic.
Amber looking for some. There's Jordan Walker. Back over to Anna Hudson at the right block. She's up and no good with a 5-foot jumper. Pickett County's
going to hold for the last shot again. They did it about this time first quarter also.
The rebound. They're packing it in pretty good now. They maybe going for a shot here. No, they brought it back out. Pickett County has it in front court with 29 seconds to go. (46-19). Lady Cats are trailing.
Coach Sims can get the ball back. He's got McKenzie and Adeline checked in to play offense.
Let's see, fouls him. I don't know that he's going to get it back here. It looks like down to 7, so 6-5. Backdoor
pass
lob
over
again.
the top, deflected out. Still Pickett County's ball.
They're running the same setup every time. They're walking that girl off the weak side and sealing it. See what they got on inbounds. Are they going to run a little X on inbounds? Boy, I thought she walked on that.
I did too. Abby Bilbrey up with a 2-footer, no good, or 10-footer, no good. Folks, hang around for a halftime show. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors.
Welcome to the Monterey Drugs Halftime Show. The Monterey Sports Network broadcast team will return to recap first half action after a word from our sponsors. At Monterey Drugs, our focus is on you. You're not just a number, you're our neighbor. We will get to know you so that we can give you the personal service you deserve. Monterey Drugs, your hometown pharmacy, proud sponsors of Wildcat Basketball, located on Elmore Street, right next to Save-A-Lot, or just give them a call at 931-839-6777. That's 931-839-6777.
At First Volunteer Bank, we're not just a community bank. We're a bank that's here for our community. We know our customers by name and treat them like family. And we're here to serve our community however we can. Whether it's teaching financial literacy in our local schools or collecting and donating thousands of canned food items each year to local food banks, we're a part of your community. If you're looking for a community banking relationship, we make it easy for you to switch because we're here to help you every step of the way, right down to a local person on the other end of the phone to assist you when you need it. First Volunteer Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Monterey Foods, your hometown grocery store. From the time you enter their door until your groceries are carried to your car, you'll be treated as a valued customer. Come by and see Danny and his staff today. And remember, they have fresh cut meat daily, and check out their weekly specials at Monterey Foods on Facebook. They're located at the corner of Holly and Stratton in Monterey, or just give them a call at 931-839-2434. That's 931-839-2434. Call the Tree Guys today for all your tree cutting and trimming needs. They offer tree removal at the customer's request. They give senior discounts. They even have 24-hour service available. And they do jobs for insurance claims. They are fully licensed and insured with over 10 years experience. Just give the Tree Guys a call today. 931-267-6191. 931-267-6191.
Okay, folks, we're back here at the Troy Foust Memorial Gymnasium here in Monterey, Tennessee for the halftime, our halftime show of the girls game. I know Coach Duff has some individual scores, and we'll talk about a few of the highlights.
Your point totals from your visiting Pickett County Bobcats: Abby Bilbrey with 6, Ellie Smith with 3, Chloe Burton with 4 points, Kendall Ludick with 17 points, 14 of those being in the first quarter, or excuse me, 12 of those being in the first quarter. Carol Ann Stockton with 16 points, and then your Monterey Wildcat point totals, you've got 10 from Caitlin Moorhead, 5 from Anna Hudson, and 2 from Adeline Klaus, and 2 from Jordan Walker. So that gives you your margin up to this point. Pickett County Bobcats 46 and your hometown Monterey Wildcats 19. And it's been the same story as it was on December 19th, I believe it was, or maybe the 18th, when our Monterey Lady Wildcats turned the ball over out of the press and errant passes going out of bounds and giving possession to the visiting Pickett County Wildcats. And that's the story tonight.
Yeah, they're down 27 points now.
Only difference between tonight and December was the Wildcats were able to have a nice second quarter and close up the margin a little bit, outscore them in the second quarter, and that hasn't happened yet. And you wonder if last game Anna Hudson, I believe, had 32 points against Pickett County, and you wonder if Coach Sims might try and go back to that well and repeat some of that success.
Yeah, or give it to Caitlin, I'll get her name right in a minute. The Monterey or Pickett County outscored Lady Cats 21-8 in the first quarter, and then 25-11 in the second quarter. So, and those turnovers hurt. Of course, they hadn't got to the line that many times.
The fouls hurt too, because you've got, when you have a player come off the bench and they turn it over, that's a turnover that you could possibly be avoided if you had a starter in there, but you've got to take that starter out and change your rotation with the foul trouble.
Yeah, of course they had 10 fouls in the first half. And Pickett County's a tough team. I mean,
and I didn't get really to mention it at length, but Coach Sims told me how angry or irritated Coach Smith for Pickett County girls was after their game in December, and Pickett County girls ended up going on a run. The 10 games they've had since we played them back in December, Pickett County girls have had 6 of those 10 games with 20-point victories. They haven't lost any of them. They've had some 20-point victories. They've had some 30-point victories. They've had a couple 40 and 50-point victories. They have really turned it up, and it might have been that Monterey game that really got them playing even better and got their attention. You're right.
Yeah, And with the Clark Range game with Pickett County, was that earlier in the season? And where was it at? Was it over there?
I don't know. I can look at it. I think I've got it right here. Right here handy.
That's the only game Pickett County girls have lost, and that's to
it was a home game, and they lost by 20 to Clark Range back on December 13th.
So that's been over a month ago, and
since that game in December, when Pickett County won against our Wildcats by 16, they have beat Gordonsville by 39. They have beat Northwestern Pennsylvania, which that's who we played, isn't it?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So they played them, but is it the same Christmas tournament? Yes.
Yeah, that's
the same Christmas tournament. They beat them by 35. They have beaten Seymour by 19. They had a close game against Daniel Boone, winning by 2. They beat Livingston by 6. They beat Clinton County, Kentucky by 51. They beat Red Bull and Springs by 11. They beat Clay County by 24. And then on Tuesday, they beat Jackson County by 45. So Pickett County has absolutely really turned up some of their play and had some very wide margins of victory. And that's what we see here tonight with a 27-point margin.
So needless to say, the next meeting between the Lady Bobcats and the Lady Buffaloes is going to be one of those district games.
Yeah.
Just have to wait and see how that plays out. So they have to go over there to Clark Range playing then.
Correct. Yep.
Okay. Well, folks, we had 3 home games this week. Of course, we had the one Tuesday with Trousdale County, and then we got the one tonight. And then tomorrow at 6 o'clock, the girls take on the Van Buren County
Eagles.
Lady Eagles. Up here in Monterey. We'll have a pregame show on at 5, and again, we'll probably have to replay it. We can't find a signal in this gym nowhere. I'll bet all over the place. Coach, we have to go outside, just use replay the home games as to replay.
We make the away games live, so that's always good for people who can't get out every night.
There's some ways we can go, and when we get some more funds available, we might be able to check that out and see if that might work up here. We talked to a guy up here from Trousdale County Tuesday night, and he was giving us a little insight of what they use, and it's actually they got an antenna booster that goes with.
But are they internet or they radio?
They're Wi-Fi.
They're Wi-Fi, so they're Facebook, YouTube Live broadcasts also.
Yep, and he don't use a hotspot. He called it something else. So when we go to Trousdale County, we're going to get down there a little early and maybe talk to him.
Look at it.
So give us some. Of course, we know good things usually don't come out of Trousdale County. So if that comes out of Trousdale County, that'll help us out that much.
We've made a friend then if it happens.
Yeah, he's a pretty good guy. His middle name's Cheese. So, all right, folks, it's less than a minute to go. Fixing to get this third quarter started back up.
There's a little bit of frustration, and our Lady Wildcats really don't show frustration very much with the fouls and the turnovers mounting up. So I hope that we can at least play level-headed and not take some of the bad shots and not have the errant passes like we did the first half and play composed.
And too, them cheap fouls that they've been doing. So we're getting ready for the third quarter. It starts out, Lady Cats are down 46-19.
They'll take possession first.
Yep, the crowd is definitely moving into the gymnasium. We're almost 80% capacity now.
We've got a good crowd on both sides. Kayla Moorhead in the right corner drives, kick it to the left corner. Lindsay Wright
with a 3. That looked good when it left her hand. So she hit the bottom of the net, nothing else.
It's really the first open shot she's gotten all night. Monterey's going to try a half-court trap.
They've been on her quite a bit. Of course, she's Monterey's leading scorer too. Hey, Smith with a 3.
In the corner for a 3.
Over on the left wing, we're in a position where I get hooked pretty bad, so I have to stand up through most of this game. That a good feed.
That's I don't know what. How can you call that a travel? A Pickett County player deflected it.
Yeah,
had their hand on it. You got to call a jump ball if anything. Pickett County gets it over the half-court trap to Stockton, and
foul good.
And one.
Anna with 3 fouls.
Stockton up to 18 points. She's going to shoot 1 free throw also. As a high difficulty finish
early
for Carol Ann Stockton.
In this third quarter, when Anna Hudson has 3 fouls, so we got several ladies in foul trouble here. Up and good with the free throw. Stockton made a 3-pointer out of it. Caitlin tries to find somebody. There's Anna.
And in the middle, she's going to take that jump shot.
From the free throw line, and Caitlin in there on that rebound and had it stolen away and stole it back. And finally, Pickett County gets it across the timeline. And drove all the way in, and that was
Faith Walker on the contest and missed the layup.
Mackenzie Raleigh brings it back down the court, and Anna knows what to do with it. She gets it in the paint. She got it partially blocked by Abby Bibry. Pickett County back up across the timeline.
11,
Ludick from the foul line. Up and good with 2. Caitlin, there's almost another 3 for her. Rattled out. Pickett County breaks Monterey press. Back across the timeline. Abby Bibber looks at the 3 inside to Stockton. Stockton missed everything. And back up and in by Ludick. There for Pickett County. 56-22. 6 minutes to go in the third quarter. Check that.
Bobcats are sitting back in a man.
Gets it to the foul line to Anna Hudson. She's looking for somebody to give it to. Back to Mackenzie. Over to Faith Walker. Tries to drive the baseline and does. Gets around. That was a good move. Got around Stockton for that 2-point.
And Stockton got hurt on that play right there. Is why she wasn't able to continue. She wasn't able to continue defending there.
She was wide open. Faith was after that move. She's trying to shake it off, but I think they're gonna let Wood come back in for her, and then Jordy comes in for Caitlin Moorhead. Jordan Walker, number 11.
Wildcats in a 1-2-1-1 press here, full court.
Bibry over to. They're moving so fast, can't see them.
Quick, and Faith's fortunate to deflect it out of bounds, so they didn't beat the press for a layup.
Now, I'm having trouble with those jerseys, Coach. I can't see those numbers real plain. They're black with gold trim on the black uniform. That was Abby Bibry up and had it partially reflected, and finally missed it.
Stolen by Lindsey Wright.
Missed the shot. Battle for the rebound, and Pickett County knocks it out of bounds. Monterey back up in front court. Into Anna Hudson up and no good. Had it partially blocked. Jordy's there for a rebound and had it knocked out of her hands into Pickett County. Pickett County gets it back up across the timeline up in front court. Monterey with the rebound after a 2-point missed shot. Abby Bibry steals it from Mackenzie, and a charge is called.
Mackenzie Riley draws the charge there. Abby Bilbrey spinning off the left block to the middle of the floor.
That's Mackenzie 2 charges that Mackenzie has drawn in this game so far. Monterey down 56-24, 4 minutes and 50 seconds to go in the third quarter. Gets it inside to Anna. Anna looks for somebody. Mackenzie cutting up and good play.
Mackenzie fake going around the perimeter and then cuts inside.
Wood almost lost the handle on it and did. Monterey's ball. Pickett County with the turnover. Monterey, Faith Walker come down across the timeline, drove down the lane, and she was fouled before she shot. It'll be Monterey's ball underneath their own basket on the baseline. Pickett County has 2 team fouls. Monterey won this third quarter. Coach, they've cut down on those fouls. There's Mackenzie with an NBA 3 up and good. Mackenzie Raleigh with a 3. Ludick gets it in the front court to Smith. Smith over to number 32. Back over to Bibry.
Smith drives, feeds it into Stockton. Ludick left wing three, knocks it
That's
down.
good. That's another three by Ludick.
She's good from the corner. She's good from the wing. She's up to 24 points.
24 points for the night.
Kenzie Riley will bring it up for the Wildcats.
She's a one-lady wrecking crew for the Pickett County Bobcats tonight, that's for sure. Faith gets it back out front. Fakes to Jordy back in, tries to get it inside to Anna Hudson, stolen away by Pickett County.
Deflected by Bilbrey, stolen by Ludick. She's going
to take
for
another three.
Another three.
No, rimmed out on that time.
Rebound by Brown, deflected, out of bounds, stays with Pickett County.
McKenzie's been on them rebounds. Number 32 for.
She's going to take it all the way. Nice finish for Chloe Burton. She's up to 6 points.
Drove the lane up and in. 61-29. Lady Cats trailing. Anna gets it at the left block up and good with that 15-footer. Abby Bilbrey drives the lane, dishes off, and turns it over. Number 3
too hot for Brown on that pass.
Hardly handle that pass, so it's out of bounds to Monterey in the backcourt, and looks like it's about a. No, they're calling it off. I started going to say it's going to be a press. Faith drives all the way up, puts it up, no good. Caitlin Moorhead there for the rebound, back out to Anna Hudson. Anna shoots a three, and that had ice on it when it come down. Faith with the rebound, up no good. Monterey fighting for that ball. Back up in there.
Scramble.
And there's another deflection and out of bounds on Anna Hudson. Coach, the girls are trying to claw back in this one.
That was an extended loose ball, a scramble for that rebound. Multiple deflections, multiple bodies hitting the floor trying to corral that loose ball.
We've said it all year long. The girls don't quit ever. I mean, they don't give up on any play. And that was a traveling on
Bilbrey
on the drive. So we turn over Monterey back in the backcourt on the baseline. And after that turnover, Pickett County puts on the full court pressure, gets it into Anna back to Faith into Lindsay right. Lindsay gets across the timeline behind the back dribble, up, got it blocked by Pickett County. Pickett County Monterey almost had another turnover, but Pickett County gets in the front court, 32 up, no good. Abby Bilbrey there with the rebound, and she double dribbled. Traveling call on Abby Bilbrey. That's 2 in a row. I don't think we'll see Miss Stockton again. Well, there she is, though. Speaking of her.
Yeah, so it's
the Tree Guys timeout. Monterey Drugs, your hometown pharmacy. They treat you like a neighbor and not just a number. Located in the Save-A-Lot Shopping Center on Elmore Street, or just give them a call at 931-839-6777. 931-839-6777. Brad Vaughn and his staff take care of you. Well, they played better this third quarter.
Been a better. They've kept it out of the 35-point range, and that's what that's the margin for running clocks. So that's what I'm looking at right now. Coach Sims is he's not pleased with what he's seen in any way.
Coach Sims
has very vocal.
He has 2 timeouts left. Pickett County has all theirs. They hadn't called timeout yet.
So Monterey's going to inbound it from out in the corner, and Pickett County's going to put the press back on. We'll see what kind of press it is.
It looks like a man. Into Anna. Anna drives the lane, takes it all the way in and up and no good.
Off.
And there's Abby Bilbrey with the rebound and elbow, and it wasn't called. Abby drives the lane up and good. Fouled by Faith Walker. That's 4 on her. Shayla Woods got 4 fouls for Pickett County as well. Up good with the shot. So
Abby Bilbrey up to 9 points.
3-point play for Abby. Caitlin Moorhead brings it up across the timeline. Dishes off and has it stolen by Stockton. Stockton into
over the defense.
Ludick up and
finishes.
Good.
High difficulty finish for Ludick there. She's up to 26.
Back out to 35. Be a running clock now for unless the Lady Cats can cut it back down into 35.
Addie left wing
Adeline,
line it up.
No
back
good.
Iron.
Hop the back iron. There's Faith the rebound, puts it up and no good. There's Abby Bibray and that's just stolen by none.
It's going to be
jump
a
ball.
jump ball.
That was a quick jump ball.
Yeah, I think they didn't want anybody else jumping onto that pile and piling onto the two. Adeline and Abby Bilbrey had gone to the ground to tie it up. Faith Walker's got it under the basket.
So it's Pickett County's ball.
Possession arrow goes the other way.
Yeah, we was looking at it over there, and it was pointed
scorer's table does their job and gets that possession corrected. Got a minute left in this third quarter.
Pickett County with the ball.
Wildcats are going to stay in that trap.
Ludick up, no good. Short.
Defensive rebound. I think that's Brown.
Good by Brown.
Jasmine Brown's first bucket.
Less than a minute to go. Monterey down 68-31. Faith gets it up across the timeline into Anna. Anna dishes off to Adeline. And there's another three. No
Too
good.
Strong.
Yes. She didn't hit anything that time.
And push ahead to Stockton, and
Stockton up with the fast break up and good.
She's just so hard to catch up to in the fast break. She's got great instincts on when she needs to run.
I'll tell you what, might hurt Pickett County in the playoffs. They don't have much of a bench. If they get into one of those grueling run and gun, some of those teams, it's going to be a little rough.
Lindsay Wright, offensive putback.
Offensive rebound back up and in by Lindsay.
Pickett County over the press, doesn't get the shot off in time.
Don't get the shot off. So third quarter, folks, is 70-33. The Tree guys got trees in the way. The Tree guys got saws. They've got over 10 years experience, licensed and insured, 24 hours emergency service available. Call them today, 931-267-6191. That's 931-267-6191. So the third quarter score, 70-33.
And just to comment on earlier, and I guess it's been happening all game, Carol Ann Stockton has incredible instincts. When she's not going to get the defensive rebound, she runs out, and she's tall and long and is hard to run with. And Pickett County does a good job of finding her on the transition. And there's a delicate balance of when you need your big or any of your players to team rebound and help rebound, or what Pickett County's doing and running out. They know they've got the defensive rebound secured, so they get out in transition and get their passes up over the defense and running. You got Sally Markham checking in for your Lady Wildcats, the freshman number 4. Wildcats possession going left to right.
And the bad news for the Lady Cats is Stockton's just a sophomore.
Yeah. And there's a steal.
There's a steal by Pickett County. Brown up good.
Jasmine Brown, that's her second basket. She's got 4.
On her across the timeline into Lindsay. Lindsay tries to put it up, has it blocked by Woods. And
is it going to be a travel there by number 10, Kaylee Story.
Kaylee Story. And she's a freshman. Looks like Coach Smith is loading up for next year again.
Yeah, they've got a great program. So Lindsay Wright, high difficulty finish, barely misses there on that layup. Wood with the rebound, dumps off to Stockton. Still a scramble for the ball. They're about to have to call a timeout right here.
Finally gets it on. Got a foul on.
Bailed out there.
Caitlin Moorhead's fouled out.
Well, that really hurts because Pickett County's about to get a backcourt violation, a 10-second call, and instead we bail them out with a foul.
Is that 5 or?
He didn't call. Second.
Oh, okay. Pickett County back in front court.
And Wood
Wood up and good.
Wood had, I think, 11 or 14, and she's only got 2 with that first bucket here in this fourth quarter.
Caitlin up, puts it up a little too strong on the layup, no good. Pickett County gets it back in the front court quickly, and then
blocked by McKenzie, kick back out to Story.
Brown had it blocked underneath there by McKenzie. Good play. Back out front. There's Wood driving up and good.
She plays post for these girls, and she's also very talented. She's got 4.
Monterey has it back in front court. McKenzie looks inside, dishes it off to there's Sally Markham, dribble, trying to get it inside. There's Caitlin up for 3 and no good, and
scramble
Monterey
deflected. That's going to be off Stockton. Monterey ball.
Yep, Monterey ball.
Coach Johnson telling Sally to shoot on that one. She was open, had her feet set, passed it off. You got Mariah Bilbrey and Amber Riddle checking in for your Lady Wildcats.
Yeah, this one's a little out of hand. McKenzie drives in the paint, up, no good, a little bit short.
Out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
She tips out her own rebound. There's been a couple possessions here in this fourth quarter where the ball's just stuck and we haven't moved the ball. Just the first person to dribble it up takes the shot.
Yeah, and coach don't like that, I know.
Good
and
pressure
took
by
away,
McKenzie
away
and Anna stolen.
Anna.
She'll bring it up the floor.
Stockton right on her.
She'll come all the way, lefty
Stockton
layup and one.
grabbed her, and she still made the basket up and good. Anna's going to the line to shoot and make it a 3-point play. Stockton tried to get her to miss the shot, but she hit it anyway. Anna's no good on the free throw. Wood there for the rebound. Pickett County back in the front court. Wood out there contested by Amber Riddle. Back over to stolen Mackenzie Raleigh. And there's Brown on her, but McKenzie's up with the layup, up and good. 76-37, 4 minutes and 11 seconds to go in this one. And that's a new face there.
Elizabeth Pierce checking in for the Wildcats. Anna Hudson checking out. So it'll be Elizabeth's job to D up on Caroline Stockton. They pass it into her. She goes to work. Layup.
Good.
Another 2 points.
She's long and tall. And very agile.
Skills, and our Wildcats throw it away.
Led Amber there just a little bit too much on that pass.
You have a few more substitutions here. Cassie Harris and Allie Benjamin checking in for Mackenzie Riley and Amber Riddle.
And Coach Sims is giving his bench some playing time. They need that down the stretch. Pickett County in the front court. And
there's a foul by Allie Benjamin. Wood on the drive, Allie Benjamin on the block. And they will shoot 2.
There's 14 fouls on Monterey and 3 on Pickett County this half. And it was a 1-and-1 before the shot. So there's a 3 by Ludick still in there.
That's
Smith.
That is Smith with the 3.
Wood with the steal. Well, not Wood, but Brown. Brown up and good. 37-83. Lady Cats down in this one. 2 minutes and 21 seconds to go in this fourth quarter. Elizabeth Pierce puts it up. No good.
Gets her own
rebound.
Over to Allie Benjamin. Open at the free throw line.
Up and no good. There's number 15 with a rebound. And Brown stole it away. Up, no good. There's 3 Lady Cats there for the rebound.
Cassie Harris bringing the ball.
Allie Benjamin comes out there with it.
Mariah Bilbrey in the right corner, being pressured by, throws it into Allie Benjamin, overthrows it. Pickett County ball.
Pass a little too hot for Allie. Pickett County takes it out in the back court or on side court.
And another substitution, Amber Riddle checking in for Sally Markham.
Sally's father, Neil, he's a big fan of Monterey Sports Network. He stays right in tune with us. Pickett County gets it in front court. Back out front to Wood. Wood looks inside. Smith into Brown. Brown into, who's that number 10?
The 10's
Story. Kaylee Story.
Stolen
Monterey
by
Story.
Cassie Harris. Mariah Bilry brings it up. Elizabeth Pierce, right
With
corner
a three. Up, no
Rattles
good.
Out.
Pickett County with a rebound. Fast break. Up, no good. Elizabeth Pierce there for the rebound. She partially blocked that shot, I believe. 21 for Monterey. Back into the paint. Up, no good. Puts up a shot. Had it partially blocked and out of bounds to Monterey. Turnover on Pickett County. 19 seconds to go in the game.
Another three. Amber Riddle deflected out of bounds. Stays with Monterey.
And it's a running clock, folks, so this one's almost over with. 7-6-5. Monterey gets it in. You got to shoot it.
Amber Riddle
three
at the buzzer. No good.
83-37, folks. That's your final score of this one. Lady Cats took it on the chin. We're going to go to a break and be right back for volunteer energy halftime show. Y'all stick around just for a second or two, and we'll be right back.
Welcome to the Volunteer Energy Cooperative Mid-Game Show. The Monterey Sports Network broadcast team will recap individual stats as well as highlights from the game that just ended after a word from our sponsor. At Monterey Drugs, our focus is on you. You're not just a number, you're our neighbor. We will get to know you so that we can give you the personal service you deserve. Monterey Drugs, your hometown pharmacy, proud sponsors of Wildcat basketball, located on Elmore Street, right next to Save-A-Lot, or just give them a call at 931-839-6777. That's 931-839-6777.
At First Volunteer Bank, we're not just a community bank. We're a bank that's here for our community. We know our customers by name and treat them like family. And we're here to serve our community however we can. Whether it's teaching financial literacy in our local schools or collecting and donating thousands of canned food items each year to local food banks, we're a part of your community. If you're looking for a community banking relationship, we make it easy for you to switch because we're here to help you every step of the way, right down to a local person on the other end of the phone to assist you when you need it. First Volunteer Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Monterey Foods, your hometown grocery store. From the time you enter their door until your groceries are carried to your car, you'll be treated as a valued customer. Come by and see Danny and his staff today. And remember, they have fresh cut meat daily, and check out their weekly specials at Monterey Foods on Facebook. They're located at the corner of Holly and Stratton in Monterey, or just give them a call at 931-839-2434. That's 931-839-2434. Call the Tree Guys today for all your tree cutting and trimming needs. They offer tree removal at the customer's request. They give senior discounts. They even have 24-hour service available. And they do jobs for insurance claims. They are fully licensed and insured with over 10 years experience. Just give the Tree Guys a call today. 931-267-6191. 931-267-6191.
All right, folks, we're back here at the Troy Foust Memorial Gymnasium, and we were visited there by a good friend of mine, Larry Wiley. He's a Farm Bureau agent up here in Monterey. He's a proud supporter of Monterey Sports Network, good fan. He said he likes listening to us. So we got a bunch of good fans, and we appreciate everyone that listens, and we thank everyone that's supporting the Wildcats as far as finances go. Coach Duff had to take a break, and he'll be back just in a minute. But I'm gonna kind of go over the point totals for. No, I'm gonna wait because he's got a system here I'm not too familiar with, but he'll be back here in just a second or two, and we'll go back over our stats. As he's coming back, I want to kind of go over maybe some of this boys matchup with Pickett County Bobcats. They had an earlier game. Both teams did over there at Byrdstown, and which the Monterey boys came out with a one point victory. And it was a last second. I mean, Pickett County had the ball underneath their own basket with about 4 seconds to go, and Monterey was leading by a point, and they shot a couple of shots and missed both of them, and got the rebound, put it back up, and it put it up too late at the buzzer, and Monterey pulled away with a 76-75 victory over Bobcat country, and that's kind of hard to do. I'm looking for my notes I made for the coming into the game. Monterey's 14 and 4. I know Coach Duff may have touched on this a little bit earlier, but Monterey's 14 and 4, and they're 4 and 2 in the district, and they don't need to let this game slip away. They need to make sure that they get involved in this one early and win this district game to stay in the running for the top 2 seeds in this district. Monterey's ranked 8th in the state according to Coach T Sports, Tennessee Sports. Monterey's been averaging 78 points a game this year and allowing only 56. So a pretty good point spread between the two of them. And Pickett County is 11 and 7, which is a good record, and they're 3 and 4 in the district. Coach Duff, I was going to read those scores off, but I couldn't. I can't.
That's all good. It's sort of code. You have to decrypt it. So
yeah. Let me finish up what I'm doing right here, and we'll get right into that, and I'll hush here in a minute.
No, you're good.
Pickett County comes in 11 and 7, 3 and 4 in the district. They've been averaging 63 points a game and allowing 58. And the two common opponents that the two have faced has been Smith County and Oneida. That was up there in that Pickett County Thanksgiving Classic that we went to. Monterey beat Smith County 80-60. Pickett County beat them 65-42. Oneida was the next one. Monterey beat them 74-66, and Pickett County beat them 64-54. So it was a pretty even matchup with the common opponents that we had up there, and we look for that same thing tonight. We'll get into a little bit more of this as Coach Duff gives us the individual scores for both teams here.
Yeah, we'll start with the visiting Pickett County Bobcats out of Byrdstown. Number 24, Abby Bilbrey, finishes with 9. Number 13, Ellie Smith, finishes with 9. Number 32, Chloe Burton, finishes with 6. Number 11, Kendall Ludick, finishes with 26. Number 14, Carol Ann Stockton, finishes with 23. Number 34, Shayla Wood, finishes with 4. And number 3, Jasmine Brown, finishes with 6 for your hometown Monterey Wildcats. Lindsay Wright finishes with 5. Mackenzie Raleigh finishes with 7. Faith Walker finishes with 2. Caitlin Moorhead finishes with 10. Anna Hudson with 9. Adeline Klaus with 2. Jordan Walker with 2. Caitlin Moorhead 10 in the first half, none in the second half. Part of the woes. Lindsay Wright had a lot of trouble getting an open shot. We couldn't even really get much going for anybody to get an open shot. Anna Hudson had 30-plus last time we played these Pickett County Bobcats, and she has the encore performance against Pickett County, only puts up 9 points. So a number of things go awry for your Lady Wildcats tonight?
We have. I've got a little bit of research I've done on the Wildcat men. We talked about this earlier in the season, comparing this season with the last 5 seasons that Adam has had from 2014 to 2019, and just kind of comparing, because there was 2 pretty deep runs in the
you're right.
in the state during that time, and we're sitting here. The wins and losses now for that period of 5 years is 21-13. They won 21 and lost 13. And right now, after 17 games, I was going to do 18, but I didn't have all the totals and stuff for Trousdale County yet. But the 17 games, Monterey had a 13-4 record. They averaged, during those 5 years, they averaged almost 61 points a game and allowed 58 points a game. They're at 77, almost 78 points a game now this year, and allowing only 56. So the defense has played better in this first 17 ball game. So looking like maybe we may see another pretty good state run, at least region run, maybe sub-state for the boys. And if they get their foul shots and get their defense down, we could see a state appearance this year.
Yeah, I think that's sort of all on everybody's minds. You know, I've paid attention to Coach West and what I've paid attention to sort of how he does his scheduling, and I think a couple years ago, as his teams have improved, he's added more of the postseason onto his schedule. So when he puts the schedule online, gives the schedule to people in the community, he has started putting playoffs all the way up to the state tournament this year, sort of like the expectation of just go ahead and mark this on your calendar because we're going to be there. We're going to be late. We're going to be making a run late in the playoffs. So he started printing the schedule that way, and sure enough, though, that's come true with region tournament runs and sub-state, 2 sub-state appearances, and then the state tournament run. And I think that's obviously the expectation this year, and I don't think the players and the coaches and the people around this community, we're trying to not get too far ahead of ourselves because there's a lot of ball to go, and this district this year is just very unpredictable. It's hard to guess who's going to be where and what.
It's top to bottom. But you got a log jam there with 5 teams.
Those 5 at the top, and Gordonsville beating us on that buzzer beater jams it up even more.
That hurt. That one hurt. That game did.
And I'll tell us, if I can get it looked up in a decent amount of time, I'm going to say that this senior group of Monterey Wildcats, they're trying to get to 100 wins for their career.
It should be close to that now.
Well, they've got
this year anyway.
And I'm going to have to check. The senior class when they were freshmen.
What year is that? I got the
that
stuff
would have
right
been.
here.
We should count back 4 years. So 2016, 2017, 15, and 19. So that one is the one that's sort of so at that point. So in 3 years, this group
46.
of seniors has 69 wins. Or am I adding that up wrong? Yeah, I am. 73 wins.
73.
So in 3 years, 73 wins. If we get to 27 wins this year, then your senior class, Kevin Borhaus, Peyton West, Jackson Billings, Noah Sailors, Cody Allen, and Jackson Troyer, they finished their high school basketball career with 100 wins.
They got 14. You can add on to that.
And then you add on 14, so you're right about
87.
that. So we're at 87, 13 wins until the 100 mark. And I know Coach West, I've read Coach West way back years ago in the paper about when Coach Phillips was a player. They were talking about how excited they were to have consecutive seasons of 20 wins. And now you're getting to the point where it's 25 wins a year.
Yeah.
And you're looking,
and they're close to it. I mean,
and they've got a chance to get to it.
13 more wins. We got, 9 district games left?
We got 9 district games, a matchup against Van Buren, a matchup against Boyd Christian. And so 11 regular season games, and whatever happens in the playoffs.
They could very well do it.
Very well do it, and that'd be a great accomplishment for our guys.
Well, folks, we've got about 2 minutes to go, and I want to kind of go over a little bit of point averages for the Wildcats to show you how unselfish they are with the ball, and they don't have to rely on one person all the time. We got 3 in double figures already, and 1 just knocking on the door, and it could be tonight. He could cross over the double figure line, but right now Peyton West is leading with 18.3, 18 points a game. You got Caden Jones with 15 points a game. You have Silas Randolph with 10 points a game. You got Kevin Borhaus with 9.1. So if he has a good game tonight, he may cross over into double figures. And then Jackson Billings is 7.9. If we re-average these toward the, for the last 5, 6, 7 games, Jackson Billings, he would be, his total will be up quite a bit because he was kind of cold the first of the season, but he's warmed up on his 3-pointers.
At the end of during tournament play last year, he really had some fantastic games coming off the bench, and I knew that it was going to mean good things for him coming into his senior season. And I've been really excited watching him play because at the end of last year, you could tell he was right on the cusp, and you knew he'd be a starter. You knew he'd get a lot of opportunities. So, and here he is. He's making the most of it.
Oh yeah, especially like I said, if we'd average up in the last 5 or 6 games. Folks, the starting lineups is almost ready to be announced, and I think we're going to turn up the crowd, Mike, and let the announcer announce like we did for the girls. We'll back off, and then we'll tell you who they are after we get through with everything. So.
All right, let's meet the starters for our second game of the evening. First for the visiting Bobcats from Pickett County, number 21, Luke Smith. Number 1, Slade Copeland. Number 14, John Ponte-Reagan. Number 15, Zach Damonette. Number 3, Will Damonette. Wildcat coach, Will Damonette. All right, Wildcat fans, it's time to get on your feet. Let's make some noise. Let's go to Spider for your Wildcat. First, number 34, Silas Randolph. Number 3, Caden Jones. Number 20, Peyton West. Number 15, Kevin Borhaus. And number 32, Jackson Billings.
All right, folks, there you have the starting lineups for the Bobcats of Pickett County, as well as our Wildcat men of Monterey. You got Luke Smith, number 21 for Pickett County, 35, Mark Smith. Slade Copeland, number 1. Number 14 is John Parker Reagan. 15 is Zach Amonette, and 3 is Will Amonette. And then you got for the Wildcats, you got Caden Jones, Kevin Borhaus, Peyton West, Jackson Billings, and Silas the Hammer Randolph. Opening tip, Borhaus, and is that Reagan jumping against him?
That's number 21, Luke Smith.
Pickett County out of
tipped
bounds.
Out by Pickett, and Monterey takes possession. Pickett County.
Pickett County's going left to right on your computer screen. They're like the ladies. They're dressed in that gray, black, gold trim. The Wildcats is in their white home and had a blocking foul on
Peyton West at the
Peyton
top
West.
off coming around the ball screen, trying to catch Coach
Duff's going to have to hit me these numbers. I can't see them. They're they're just
as
dark.
before, you got the Eminent twins are the primary ball handlers.
Pickett County has in front court. That's Reagan going in on Jackson Billings. As Aminette had it partially blocked, tipped by Reagan, tipped by Reagan again, and up and in.
Reagan with the putback. Pushed the ball up quick the other way.
That was Smith that was taking the shot, and then Reagan's the one that tipped it in. So Monterey down 2-0 early in this first quarter. Back over in front court, inside the Silas, back out to Billings, and there's a three. Billings nails one from downtown.
Makes us look good right there, knocking a three down early.
Pickett County back in front court. Looks like they might be in a little bit of hurry. That's Monterey's game. That's not Pickett County's game. Copeland to Mark to Smith. Smith into Reagan. Reagan up and good. He beat the Hammer Randolph on that.
He had a big game against us in December.
On that layup. So Monterey trails 4-3.
Pickett County is sitting in a man defense to start this game. High ball screen by Silas.
They're leaving. That's what
Billings.
I started to say. Billings is wide open over there. Missed the shot, but Borhaus is there, and then Billings takes another three. Borhaus 2 rebounds. Up, no good. Missed the layup.
Pickett County with Kevin early.
Pickett County with a rebound. Back up Copeland over to Aminette. Aminette into Reagan. Aminette with a three. Up no good is air ball. Jackson Billings high for the rebound. Across the timeline to Jones. Jones was hammered by.
Blocked from behind by
Aminette, but there wasn't nothing called. He might have got all ball. I couldn't see from here. So it's out of bounds to Monterey. Jones. West into Jones. High out front. Into Borhaus. Borhaus over to Billings is wide open into Silas Randolph back to Borhaus. Borhaus drives the lane, kicks it out to West, and they set up the offense again.
Ball screen from Borhaus.
Borhaus drives the paint up and in. What a move by Borhaus. That's the senior, Red Baron Borhaus. Monterey up 5-4. Lead swapping back and forth on this one. There's Slade Copeland up and good. Good pass by Smith.
Peyton West takes it all the way.
West takes it all the way up and up, no good. Then Pickett County comes out with the rebound. Will Aminette gets fouled by Jackson Billings. Will Aminette goes to the line shooting 2. Pickett County leading right now 7-5. 5 minutes and 14 seconds to go in this one. In the first quarter. Aminette hit both of them. 8-5. Monterey with 2 quick team fouls in this quarter. One on West and one on Billings. West gets it in front court looking for a pick. And that man-to-man up and in. What a feed by West into Silas. The hammer Randolph. Randolph puts it up and in. Aminette or Smith.
Foul. That's Aminette. Zach Aminette there on the leans into Kevin and draws the contact.
It'll be a 2-shot foul. Monterey has 3 team fouls. Let's see if Brother Zach can do what Brother Will did. Looks like he might be going to, huh? He hits the first one. Zach with the second one up. Good. Monterey trailing by 3. 10-7. 4 minutes and 46 seconds to go. First quarter. West gets it across the timeline. Drives in. Dishes out to Jackson Billings is wide open. Jones for 3. Up, no good. Silas Randolph with the rebound and was fouled.
Yeah, that's going to be the foul is on Remington. Excuse me, Slade Copeland on the foul.
Slade Copeland, he fouled out up there at Pickett County. West into Billings. Billings up good. What a play on that inbounds pass. That was quick. 10-9. Monterey trails by 1. And Smith got hammered. He probably won't go in there. That's Will.
Yeah, that was Will Eminette on the drive and foul. He was going to shoot 2.
That's on Silas the Hammer.
Just to paint the picture for you, when Coach Eminette at Pickett County wants to tell his players something, he gets right in their face.
There's
Will's up and good.
3 for 3 from the line so far. Monterey trailing by 2, 11-9. There's another one. No, yeah, rolled in. 12-9. Pickett County ahead of the Wildcats at the moment. And
deflected back to the Wildcats.
Jones over to Billings and couldn't handle a pass. He's wide open. Jones back out front. Hands off to West. West looks inside. Nobody open. He's directing traffic in there. And there's Silas Randolph wide open under the goal. Up and good. Monterey trails by 1, 12-11 with 3 minutes, 53 seconds to go in this first quarter. What a block by Borhaus on Copeland. West drives up in the paint, up and no good. Had partially blocked, and the ball's on the floor and getting it tied up, and
there's the jump ball.
It is the jump ball, and Monterey.
Well, hold on, let's check. Let's make sure.
Monterey gets it back.
Yeah.
Yep.
It is the jump
possession
ball.
there. Monterey gets it back. Billings to inbound underneath the basket on the baseline. Billings into West. West with a long 3 up and no good. Oh, just rattled in and went in. That went plumb out and back in. Monterey up by 2 now, 14-12. Pickett County in front court.
Monterey trying to trap.
Zach into Reagan and threw it away.
And it goes out.
Oh, the Monterey deflected it out of bounds. Okay, we got Noah Sailors. We got Tucker Phillips and Cody Allen coming in for the Wildcats. So you got Borhaus, Tucker, West,
Sailors, Cody Allen, Kevin
Cody
Borhaus.
Allen, and Sailors. Pickett County looks inside. Will Eminette with the ball.
Are in a 2-3 zone. Get the ball in the middle.
Smith up, no good. Tipped up.
A couple of tips by
Reagan.
Reagan.
Up twice. Reagan got it.
He was a force back in December. He
ties
got
it up.
6.
14-14. West gets it into Sailors. Sailors back out to Tucker. Over to Cody Allen. Tucker into Borhaus. Borhaus drives in the lane up and then fouled.
Call foul on Pickett County there. Good job by Kevin to not.
That's on Will Eminette.
Good job by Kevin to not spin so hard that he's out of control and get a charge there. Instead got the defensive foul.
Tucker looks at the 3, tries to get it inside, had it smacked back to him. West over on the right wing. And had it
pushed away.
Knocked away. Will.
And that's going to be a travel.
And that was Zach Eminette.
Yeah, just
come down out of control.
Got ahead of him there.
Turn over to the Wildcats. Monterey has it back court, and it's semi-press.
1-2-1-1, but they're kind of slacking off. They're going to try and trap at the half court and pass over the top of it.
Cody Allen with the ball into West. West goes in the paint, kicks out to Tucker. Tucker Phillips with 3, up no good. And
foul on Cody Allen.
Foul on Cody Allen.
On the rebound.
Bobcats have it in back court. Minute and 49 seconds to go. Tied 14-14. Silas and Caden Jones come back in for the Cats. West and Borhaus has a seat. Pickett County in front court. Not in a big hurry. Setting up their offense. There's Zach Eminette with a 3, up and no good. And there's Tucker Phillips high for that rebound. Into Cody Allen. Cody gets across the timeline. Drives in the paint, kicks it out over to Caden downtown Jones and had an air ball, but there's Silas Randolph for the rebound and puts it back up and in for Monterey Cats. 16-14. Minute and 12 seconds to go in the first quarter. Pickett County back in front court. Will over to Smith. Smith looks inside the way open. Back to Will Laminette with a three up, no good. But there's Smith with the rebound up and good. 16-16 with less than a minute to go. 47 seconds. Big as that.
Second chance points have gone to Pickett County up to this point. And there's a steal by Parker.
Steal to Parker off of the pass to from Phillips to Randolph. Pickett County chance for the last shot with 33 seconds to go. And they spread it out, going for the last shot. (16-16). Pickett County's right at their average for the game. Monterey's way down on their average so far. Well, 4 points down. There's Smith with a shot up, no good. Silas Randolph with a
full court heave.
Oh man, I almost made it.
Not a bad shot from 90 feet.
All right, folks. At the end of the first quarter, it's tied 16-16, and we got A1 Auto up. Expert auto repair, everything from battery exchanges to complicated engine repair. Located at 12636 Monterey Highway 70, or give them a call at 931-839-3013. 931-839-3013. We got some bodyguards up here, don't we?
We got some seventh graders. Got some seventh graders here keeping us safe. They all worked out this afternoon, so that must be what they're doing.
They're all hyped up.
They're all
wired.
All wired after that workout.
Yeah. It's good to have them up here. I'm looking forward to seeing them play this season.
Yeah, we're excited too. This was our first workout bringing over the sixth graders, and to join our seventh graders, and a little anxiety there bringing those new kids in a what can be dangerous weight room, but ended up having a really good workout and really excited what we saw. So
good deal. Now y'all play on Tuesday night?
We play on Thursday nights.
Thursday night.
Yep.
We'll try to get out and broadcast a couple of them for you.
Oh, we'd love that. So Pickett County back in, start the second quarter.
Back in the front court, looking around, and stolen by Noah Sailors. Noah drives the paint up and great. Good. Noah Sailors with the steal in the coast to coast. 18-16. He's a good six man for the.
Oh, he's great. I was glad to see him be aggressive and go to the rim, even though he did have a defender to beat.
Yeah, I was afraid he's going to pull up like he does a lot of times. He's not aggressive.
He went right after the cup there. Amonette dribbling around pressure from Caden Jones.
We got 3-on-3. Jones on Amonette out front. Two good quality high school football basketball teams. Up with the three-pointer, no good, but Tucker Phillips there with the rebound. Into Jones. Over to Tucker Phillips, inside to Randolph. Randolph in the paint, up and no good. Missed it. And there is Slade Copeland with the rebound, I believe. No, that wasn't. That was that's a new guy in there. No, it's Mark Smith.
Block on the right block. Reagan's got to pass out of it. Reagan will take a three. Rebound, Noah Sailors.
Good. Noah Sailors up there for the rebound. Monterey leading 18-16.
Pass over to Silas. And
he was fouled by Reagan.
Yes, he was.
John Parker Reagan with a foul on Silas the Hammer Randolph going to the line to shoot 2. 3 team fouls on the Bobcats, 5 on the Wildcats. Silas up with the first one. Up and good. Monterey out by 3, 19-16. Few subs coming in for some of the starters come back in for Pickett
Jackson
County.
Billings and Kevin Borhaus coming back.
So all the starters back out on the floor for both teams. Silas looks at the second shot, up and good. Nailed both of them. Monterey up by 4 big points.
He's a really skilled big guy.
20-16. I'm sure they all been working on their foul shots. Slade Copeland almost lost it in the paint for Pickett County. Amonette sets up the offense. No, there is a steal. Deflected by Billings. West with the steal. West takes it coast to coast. Up. No good. No foul called. Rebound Pickett County. They're letting them play tonight, Coach.
They did in the girls' game, too.
Yeah. Up and good by Zach Amonette. Drove right in the middle, right through the defense. Up and good. The baseline move. Borhaus had it in the paint. Back out to Billings with a 3. Up and good. Got nailed, but no foul was called. But it's still good. 23-18. Monterey up by 5 points and still stole by Borhaus. Borhaus in the West. West puts it up and in. There's a foul call before the shot, though.
On the floor. Foul on Slade Copeland.
Slade Copeland's number 2. He fouled that up at Pickett County when we played him up there.
Going to bring in Braden Hogue.
Braden Hogue
for size for Silas, I'm going to imagine. Bobcats want to take a timeout.
3 guys timeout. Coach, you want to take the next one?
Yeah, which one we got? The First Volunteer Bank. If we went for First Volunteer Bank, you wouldn't be hearing anything right now.
Nope.
We wouldn't be sitting here where we are.
Monterey Network would be silent.
You're absolutely right. It's your neighborhood bank, and remember, they're the bank with personality. 210 East Commercial Avenue, Monterey, Tennessee. That's 931-646-5501. That's First Volunteer Bank, 210 East Commercial Avenue in Monterey, 931-646-5501.
Okay, folks, we're
coming out of this timeout. Wildcats have the ball under their own basket. Peyton West inbound.
With a 5-point lead. After Jones. Jones with a 3. Up, no good. There's Borhaus up there for the rebound. Put it back up and in. We said it before the game that if Borhaus has a good game, he'll be in double figures.
Absolutely.
For the average for the year. So he's had a good game so far. Monterey up by 7, 25-18 early in this, about middle of this second quarter now. 4 minutes and 56 seconds to go. Pickett County has it in front court. Can't get it inside.
Good job, Monterey.
There's Zach Amonette with a 3 up and good. He was left wide open there, Coach.
They got the zone to shift away from him.
There's Caden Jones, drives in the paint, kicks it out to West, back in. Oh, man. He wasn't ready for that pass. That was a...
Braden Hogue's going to give him a breather right now.
Hogue's in for Silas Randolph. Braden Hogue's had a when he's in there, he's done really well.
Great job filling in off the bench. He's a big, strong kid, jumps, good athleticism too.
Yeah, can shoot the ball too when he gets a chance. Will Amonette over to Smith. Smith back to Amonette, back to Smith, over to his brother Smith. Smith in the middle of Smith. Smith, there was a charge. Caden Jones took that charge.
Taking that hit. Took it right square in the chest on the spin to the outside.
That's on Luke Smith. We got Luke and Mark Smith. We got Zach and Will Amonette. So
they're keeping it within the family.
We might get a couple of them right if we just say Amonette or Smith.
Amonette and Smith, we're going to be right most of the time. Pickett's in a 1-3-1. They're wanting to trap at half court, but we're just passing over the top of it.
Billings with a 3, long 3, up and no good, and taps his own rebound and out of bounds on. That's Monterey's ball. Be out on Pickett County.
Good hustle by Jackson there to even force that, make that rebound difficult for Pickett.
Tip it back inside for one of his other guys. Borhaus high out on the top of the key in the Braden Hogue. Braden looks inside and can't shoot. Billings to West. West looks inside. Pickett County's packing it in. There's West with a long 3 up, no good. Now we travel.
Had
to travel on Will Amonette after the rebound.
Let's see what Coach Amonette has to say about that. As an unforced error, Braden Hogue was just running up the floor, not trying to pressure the ball, and gets us a turnover.
Will just run into him. Monterey has it underneath their own basket on the baseline. West into Borhaus. Borhaus, double dribble. Turns it right back over to Pickett County. Monterey up before, 25-21, 3 minutes and 36 seconds to go in the second quarter.
Monterey Wildcats still in this 2-3 zone.
Around the perimeter inside to Reagan, over to Smith. Smith had it blocked by Borhaus. I believe Silas ran off and Borhaus both had a piece of that. And West drives from coast to coast up and good. 27-21. Pickett County back in front court really quick. Inside to Reagan, back out to Zach Amonette. Up and no good. And there's Monterey all over that rebound. Jackson Billings finally gets out of there and got a foul on Smith. That's how many is that on him?
We'll see. That's a good job by Jackson.
2.
It's a good job by Jackson to get his hands on that rebound and then spin away from the defender. Because if he doesn't do that, if he just gets his hands on it, then it's just going to be a jump ball.
It would have been a jump ball and been back to.
It would have been our ball, but we can save that jump ball for another time.
Volunteer Electric Cooperative. In its more than 80 years of operation, VEC has grown and prospered, bringing prosperity to the region it serves. Volunteer Electric Cooperative, powered by people you know. And they're our new mid-game sponsor, Coach Duff. Glad to have them aboard. It takes a little while to get through the channels and stuff, and we talked to them here about a month ago, and they finally got together with a meeting, and she said it was unanimously approved. So they're going to help us with our expenses and stuff, and Monterey finally gets the ball into Silas Randolph, up and good. 29-21.
Monterey's made a nice little run here this back half of the second quarter.
2:37 to go. Zach Amonette, Jones all over him. Will Amonette over here on the right wing. Back into the Smith boy, into Reagan in the middle. Reagan back out to Will back over to Slade Copeland, back over to Zach Amonette. Monterey's packing that defense in, Coach. They're not getting a good shot. Well, that right there they did. They're wide open.
They could have.
And there's
offensive rebound, put back, missed
3.
again.
35, Smith with a rebound, put it back up and no good, but there was Byron, the Red Baron Borhaus. Kevin, the Red Baron Borhaus.
Byron's his brother.
Billings missed the 3. Pickett County.
Him in that Euro step, fouled on the floor by Silas.
Will got the rebound and went coast to coast. That's Monterey's 6th team foul. Bobcats will be in shooting a bonus on the next foul.
Well, the first quarter was slow. This quarter's been slower.
Silas has 2 fouls on him. Slade Copeland looks inside. Nobody there. Into Will Amonette. Will back over to Copeland. Copeland takes a 3 up. No good, off the side of the rim. And what a play.
Nice save by Reagan there.
What a play by Reagan.
Deflected off of Billings. Pickett County going to be on their own, or on the sideline.
Inbounds to Copeland. Copeland looks inside. Nobody there. Back over to Will. Amonette. Amonette back over to Smith. No, that's Zach. That's his brother. Inside to back out Will. Monterey's good defense, our coach.
Yeah, they're not really giving them anything.
Keeping them. That was a wide open 3 though. Just tapped it right into West. West drives it up, no good. Layup. Monterey's cold on their layups. Then West almost steals it. Into Zach Amonette. Zach into Reagan, up, no good.
Up. Put back and foul.
So it'll be and 1. Smith going to the line to shoot 1. The basket was good. Monterey up at 29-23. Less than a minute to go. 49.9 seconds to go. Tucker Phillips in. Noah Sailors. Billings. Sets down. Smith up and good with the free throw. Pulls within 5. 29-24. Tucker over to West. West brings it up. Across the timeline over to Phillips. Phillips inside the Sailors. Sailors and out of bounds. Oh.
Loses it. He spin on the spin move. He lost his dribble there and it went out of bounds.
Yeah, just
so
slipped.
Quick. So it happened so quick. You thought it might have been a deflection there, but
yeah, I thought somebody hit it, but I don't guess they did. Ref was right there with it. But Pickett County back across the timeline, down by 5. 29 seconds to go. Not in a hurry. Copeland had it out there, just holding it. There's Will. Will into brother Zach. No, that's 14. That's
Reagan.
Reagan. There's Zach. Back to Will. Amonette to Amonette. Back to Amonette. Back to Amonette. Amonette with a 3 up, no good. And there's West knocks it out of bounds to Pickett County with 2.9 seconds to go. Monterey up 29-24.
Trying to get a quick shot here. Back to Amonette. 3 at the buzzer.
Zach, and he looked like he's fouled, but they ain't want no call. They're letting him play.
They are.
That's the end of the half, folks. We'll be back with a halftime show after a word from our sponsors telling you the score of 29-24.
Welcome to the Monterey Drugs Halftime Show. The Monterey Sports Network broadcast team will return to recap first half action after a word from our sponsors. At Monterey Drugs, our focus is on you. You're not just a number, you're our neighbor. We will get to know you so that we can give you the personal service you deserve. Monterey Drugs, your hometown pharmacy, proud sponsors of Wildcat Basketball, located on Elmore Street, right next to Save-A-Lot, or just give them a call at 931-839-6777. That's 931-839-6777.
At First Volunteer Bank, we're not just a community bank. We're a bank that's here for our community. We know our customers by name and treat them like family. And we're here to serve our community however we can. Whether it's teaching financial literacy in our local schools or collecting and donating thousands of canned food items each year to local food banks, we're a part of your community. If you're looking for a community banking relationship, we make it easy for you to switch because we're here to help you every step of the way, right down to a local person on the other end of the phone to assist you when you need it. First Volunteer Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Monterey Foods, your hometown grocery store. From the time you enter their door until your groceries are carried to your car, you'll be treated as a valued customer. Come by and see Danny and his staff today. And remember, they have fresh cut meat daily, and check out their weekly specials at Monterey Foods on Facebook. They're located at the corner of Holly and Stratton in Monterey, or just give them a call at 931-839-2434. That's 931-839-2434. Call the Tree Guys today for all your tree cutting and trimming needs. They offer tree removal at the customer's request. They give senior discounts. They even have 24-hour service available. And they do jobs for insurance claims. They are fully licensed and insured with over 10 years experience. Just give the Tree Guys a call today. 931-267-6191. 931-267-6191.
All right, folks, welcome back to the Monterey Drugs halftime show. Coach Duff's probably got some individual scores we want to talk about, and we'll go from there.
We'll start with the visiting Pickett County Bobcats. You got Zach Amonette with 9 points, a quiet 9 points. I think his first half in December, he was double digits in the first half and was shooting very well on his home rims. You got Zach Amonette with 9, Will Amonette with 2, John Parker Reagan with 6, Slade Copeland with 2, and Luke Smith with 5. Some second chance points for Pickett County. Gives them their 24 points. Your hometown Wildcats, Peyton West has 5, Caden Jones with none, Kevin Borhaus with 4, Jackson Billings with 8, Silas Randolph with 10, and Noah Sailors with 2 to give them their 29 points to make it a 29-24 game here at halftime here at Troy Foust Memorial Gymnasium in Monterey, Tennessee.
We was talking during the break, and looked like it. Both teams are shooting cold from the floor.
It's not quite been the same game, and in terms of pace and scoring, much slower than either of these teams are used to.
Yeah, I've got the stats from last game, and I guess y'all can hear Alabama in the background.
That's right.
I don't understand why it's feedback. They haven't been doing that. But anyway, we'll get it rectified here. We'll get this sound engineer over here do his job right. He may have to lay him off a day or two.
Yeah.
But anyway, we got the stats from the game up there in Byrdstown, and like Coach Duff said, it's a different game so far. Field goal percentage, Monterey led it with 46.8 overall field goal percentage, which they were cold from the field. Then, of course, they shot a lot of three-pointers and just shot 29%. Two-pointers, they were 65%. And free throw percentage 78.1. They were down. They were down that game too, but actually all those stats I gave out, they led the Pickett County Bobcats in every category. Pickett County only shot 45% and shot 60% from the free throw line that night. Monterey went to the foul line a lot more. It's 25 out of 32, so it's they shot 32 foul shots, while Pickett County shot 23. I was going to look at turnovers down here. Well, the turnovers wasn't really bad.
Turnovers and points off turnovers. I mean, at least what did you get there?
Points off turnovers. 19. Pickett County got 19 points off turnovers.
Wow. Yeah.
Monterey got 9. So it was a nip and tuck game, and it went down to 76-75. Monterey won it.
Well, a big difference in this first half to me is that you've got a couple. Your fouls have really been limited. Peyton West might have 1 foul. I think Jackson Billings has 2. Both of those 2 fouled out in December. And really neither also we said Slade Copeland fouled out, and I think one of Zach Eminette. Did Zach Eminette foul out in December too? We can look at that foul.
Number 1, Slade Copeland had 7 fouls.
Okay, so they have some fouls.
Yeah,
a little off on the.
That was Zach Eminette had 4.
So that one of those fouls, extra fouls for Slade Copeland on our stat sheet, might have been to Eminette. I think both teams, if I remember correctly, Peyton West and Jackson Billings fouled out, and then Slade Copeland and Zach Eminette fouled out, and so neither team at this point is at risk of having that happen. They've played a pretty clean game, but there's been significantly less shot attempts, and so that's one of the reasons why you had significantly less fouls.
You had his 14th. John Parker Reagan had 27 points up there.
Yeah. John Parker had an incredible game, and Slade Copeland had how many points?
Slade
he had 3.
He had 3.
And then John Parker with 27, and Zach Eminette with 25. So it was
those 2 horses right there.
And it's still sort of the same. You got Eminette with 9 and John Parker Reagan with 6. You've got Luke Smith with 5 up to this point, and he's had him and John Parker Reagan have had some second chance buckets on offensive putbacks.
That's a different game. So we got a second half coming up here, and Monterey's always the Wildcats always have been this year anyway. Second half strong, second half team. They usually put teams away. I don't know what kind of bench Pickett County had, but they didn't play but 4 or 5 players up there, maybe 6.
Yeah, they haven't reached into their bench too much.
So
especially when it comes to scoring, now your Wildcats only have 2 bench points, 2 points from Noah Sailors. So we got about 2 minutes. Layup lines have commenced, and some jump shots have commenced back on the floor. Both teams really back out of the tunnel.
Was it tied at 16 first quarter?
Yeah, I believe you're right. Correct. Yeah. Yeah. So scoring
just 13.
13 to 8 in the second quarter. And that gives you your Monterey Wildcats their 5-point margin of lead.
We got people dancing all over the place. You ought to see the stands up here, folks. There's just people up square dancing and everything. Got Alabama in the background. They ain't a whole lot of things I like about Alabama, but that band's one of them.
Yeah.
Them boys are pretty good.
So that's one of my assistant coaches for junior high baseball. He's decided he's coaching. He lives in Crossville, and he's decided got offered or going to be an assistant coach for Cumberland County softball. I'm gonna have to catch up with him. He doesn't come to many, or he likes to. He's a well-traveled high school sports enthusiast. So.
Well, get him up here, and we'll have him in the pregame show here one of these days.
Yeah. I don't know if he's seen me yet. He's probably he likes to come. I'll give him a call and I'll ask him where he's been, and he says he goes to a different high school every Friday night to go watch a game.
Yeah, that's Anthony Fuller, if you remember when he coached up here.
Yeah.
That's what he does for football. He goes to a different one every time. And now through football, I'm going to try to get him up here for color to do for cover football. Now, you're the head coach for the baseball team?
An assistant for junior high baseball, or assistant for junior high football.
I met the head coach the other day.
Childress.
He was up here and talked to me right before the game, before the pregame show started.
He might be around here somewhere, but we're starting out this second half, Wildcats with the ball.
Wildcats with Billings with a 3, got blocked completely out of bounds by Smith. Luke Smith knocked that in the cheerleaders. They got to wake up a little bit.
Yeah, that was just
West in the Billings, high out front.
Good closeout by
inside
Pickett there.
Inside to Silas, into Borhaus. Borhaus missed the hook shot. Smith there, or no, Amonette for the rebound, number 15. Over the wheel, Copeland. Over to Smith, back over to the other side to Amonette, Smith. Inside to Reagan, back outside. Slade Copeland in the paint. Amonette tried to get it inside, stolen by Monterey. Jones with the breakaway, missed a layup, but West there for the rebound and got fouled.
Slade Copeland's up to 3.
Copeland's up to 3. He fouled that up there in Pickett County. Borhaus at the foul line. West up, no good. Anticipating the block, but he wasn't. He missed everything. Pickett County up there for the rebound. Smith into Reagan. Reagan back out to Amonette. Amonette to Smith inside to Copeland. Amonette with a 3. And what we call him right here, Coach? Wood ball.
Dead man's rebound.
Yeah, there you go. That was an air ball by Amonette. Monterey still hanging on to that 5-point lead. Nobody's scored so far in the third quarter. Both teams are colder than cucumbers right now.
Taking their time on offense.
West has 2 or 3 hanging on him. Gives it to Borhaus. Borhaus up there missed the layup and foul. That was a cheap foul there.
It's a bad foul. Borhaus really not going to accomplish anything.
No, by doing that he won't. So that's second foul on Borhaus, first team foul for Monterey. Both teams have 1 foul so far in this third quarter. Will Amonette gets across the timeline there, guarded there by Caden Downtown Jones. Over to Smith. Smith looks inside, and nobody looking for Reagan. There he is on the foul line. Back to Amonette. Amonette almost in. He did throw it away. Amonette almost walked and then threw it away. And we got a 3 guys timeout by Pickett County. Coach, who we got up there next? Monterey Foods?
We got Monterey Foods. I got one for Monterey Foods. We'll run through this right here.
Go right ahead there.
Yeah, so 3 guys timeout. When Wildcats need to eat, there's one place they go to fill up. That's Monterey Foods at the corner of Stratton and East Holly. It's your one-stop shop for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and every meal in between. They cut meat fresh every day, and they have the widest and freshest selection of produce in Monterey. Stop in 7 days a week, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. or give them a call, 931-839-2434. So 7 days a week, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. or 931-839-2434. That's Monterey Foods.
Awesome job there, Coach. You wrote that one, didn't you?
We're
going to have to change that to a regular commercial and put it on
that one. That's
on the commercials, yeah. You need to do some on there. I've done them all. I know people get tired of listening to me.
You're the one-man show.
Well, we're in trouble if that's the case. But Monterey's not in trouble. They worked it inside the Silas and up there for two. Finally broke the ice in this quarter. Pickett County back on their end. They're going from right to left on your computer screen as Monterey's going left to right. And there's Aminette for a three up, no good. And
long rebound run out.
There for the rebound and up and just threw up a prayer. He got a little bit out of
sorts there at the.
And Caden Jones had to steal and got a foul called. They would have let that go in that first quarter, first half. Monterey has 2 team fouls. Pickett County has it outside court. Will Aminette gets it across the timeline, looking for some movement in that offense. Smith out front, back to Aminette. Aminette into Smith. Smith and called a block on that one. Foul on Jones. That's his second one. Two quick fouls right there in a row. That didn't look like no block to me. It looked like he was sitting there. But I'm a long ways away from it, so he missed the foul shot. That's Mark Smith at the line. He's a senior.
Makes the second.
Makes the second, yeah. Monterey has a 6-point lead. Cross court to West. West drives in, looks at Billings. Billings to back over to West. What a pass.
Ball movement, so much better on that possession.
And there's Reagan. No, it was Smith there had the position on Borjas on that rebound. Pickett County gets it inside.
Oh man. Is that Luke Smith or Mark Smith on the shot?
That's Mark Smith, yeah. He twisted his ankle pretty good on that one. Foul on Borjas has 3. He'll go to get a seat.
Mark Smith up and good.
Noah Sailors will come in for him. Smith up and good. Wheeling into that Monterey lead. 31-26, 4 minutes and 57 seconds to go in the ball game. Smith up, good. Hit both of them. He's going pretty good on that foot. Boy, that looked rough from here. Caden Jones into Silas up, no good, but he's fouled by Will Aminette. That's number 2 on Will. 2 team fouls on Pickett County in this quarter.
Still good ball movement there to get a nice look for Silas.
Oh, he's nailed them free throws tonight. Has he missed one yet? I don't think so.
No.
Silas have the second shot. Monterey back up to a 5-point lead. Could be 6. And it is. Nothing but net.
Silas has 14 at this point.
Having a good game. He's hit, 6 from the foul line so far?
I believe so, yep.
Zach Aminette.
Tough call. Noah Sailor's in good position on defense, but gets called for the block. Aminette trying to drive baseline.
It's his first foul. Pickett County into Smith. Smith no good. Tips it out back out to Will Aminette. Good smart move by Smith. Mark Smith into Reagan, back to Will Smith. They moved the ball around good there, Coach, and got a 3 out of Aminette. Pickett County pulls within 3, 33-30. Cross court pass to West. West into Silas Randolph. There was Sailors. Noah Sailors back in there for that rebound, up and in. Tipped in by Noah. 35-30, 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. Trap in the corner. Almost loses the handle on it. Finally gets it back. Does Pickett County. Smith looked at a three but didn't shoot. Reagan over to Will Amonette, another three, up no good. There's Billings for the rebound from Monterey. West running the ball, goes down into Sailors. Sailors up good. That right hand puts that hook shot in. Monterey 37-30. 3 minutes and 29 seconds to go in the third quarter. Pickett County works into Reagan, back over to Amonette. Smith, Amonette, back to Smith, back to Amonette. Amonette drives in, dishes off to Smith, up and good. What a move. That was Luke Smith in the paint. Assist to Will Amonette on that one. 37-32. Pickett County looking to pull back in. Almost had it stolen, and it is. West did throw it out of bounds. The pass was deflected. And Slade Copeland comes back in with 3 fouls. Pickett County has it in backcourt. Will gets it up across the timeline. Will Amonette, 37-32. Monterey leading with 2 minutes and 40 seconds to go in the third period. Looking for the open shot. No, Smith almost took it, but he didn't. Into Copeland. Copeland back to Smith. Out front. Smith into Amonette. Amonette into Reagan. Smith drives it up, has it blocked by Sailors, and got him by the body.
He brought his hand down. He had the block at the top, but then he brought his hand down.
That's 2 fouls on
through on that. So
Sailors. 6 team fouls on Monterey for this half.
Mark Smith at the line.
Up no good. Mark Smith had a hard time at the line.
It's 3 of 5. Cody Allen's going to check in. Tucker Phillips checking in.
Billings and Jones has a seat. Jones has been had a rough few ball games here. Mark Smith hit the foul shot. Pulls within 4 points. Monterey out 37-33. 2 minutes and 15 seconds to go. Yeah, Jones he's been cold the last few ball games. West drives all the way into paint, up and good. We'll have a little bit more of that coming, Coach. 39-33, Monterey with a 6-point lead. Copeland on the baseline. Back out to Amonette. Cody Allen almost had his steal. Up with a 3-pointer, up no good, and there's Slade Copeland up.
Oh, boy,
no good. There's a bad foul on Cody Allen, wasn't it?
I think it's enough. Number 3 on. Wow. I would have said that was on Noah Sailors, but they're calling on Peyton West.
Peyton West.
Slade Copeland shooting 2.
Up good. Now, Pickett County being the bonus for the rest of the game, won't the Coach?
You're correct. Yep. Slade Copeland
hit both of them.
One.
Pull within 4, 39-35. Minute and 46 seconds to go in the third quarter. Pickett County only has 2 team fouls so far. West after Tucker Phillips with an open 3, up and good. You don't have to shoot foul shots if you hit them threes. 42-35, Monterey, and almost had it stolen. Almost had it stolen. Pickett County comes up with the ball. Smith into Reagan, back to Smith. Smith didn't shoot it, he's wide open. Smith, Amonette, Will Amonette out front. Into Copeland. Copeland, back to Amonette. Amonette, into Copeland. Copeland looks inside, nobody open. There's back to Zach Amonette. Copeland feeds Mark Smith for a layup, up and good. Monterey went to sleep on that one.
Good backdoor cut by Mark Smith.
46 seconds to go in the third quarter. Monterey out to a 5-point lead, 42-37. West has it in front court. And almost had it stolen, and finally
a foul.
Foul on Will Amonette. That's 3. 3 fouls on Will Amonette. Got 3 fouls on Copeland. Monterey looking like they're doing the four-corner offense, kind of stalling for the last shot, but there's West up and in the paint, up and good. 44-37. 19 seconds to go in the third quarter. Pickett County after Will Amonette on the right wing. Mark Smith into Zach Amonette with a 20-footer. No good there. Silas Randolph with the rebound into Noah Sailors. Noah behind the back up and no good. What a move, but missed the shot. 44-37.
Great move by Noah. Great steal. Great move. Just
into the third quarter.
Buzzer didn't give him enough time there.
Monterey out to a 7-point lead here in this.
And I believe, I want to say at Pickett County was a 12-point lead, and they ended up making it a game that came down to the final buzzer. So
yeah,
Pickett's still definitely in striking distance.
Fourth quarter. So we got Monterey Drugs, your hometown pharmacy. They treat you like a neighbor and not just a number. Located in the Save-A-Lot Shopping Center on Elmore Street, or just give them a call at 931-839-6777. 931-839-6777. Get in there and see Brad, Vaughn, and Crystal. And
you had so we got a little shout out to our cheerleaders led by Chrissy Uribe and Rachel Goodwin coming off the floor. When we just, you had the stats from the Pickett County boys game last time. It was a two-man show for Pickett County. This time scoring is really even. Zach Amonette with 9, Will Amonette with 5, John Parker Reagan with 6, Luke Smith with 7, Mark Smith with 6. So that's really even scoring going forward.
Yeah.
So you can't flip on anybody at this point if you're the Wildcats for scoring.
Pickett County has it back in the front court. Smith over to Amonette, back to Smith. Smith looks inside Reagan. Reagan at the foul line into Will Amonette for a long three, up and good. Got
wants a timeout. Tree guys timeout.
We up with the Tree guys this time. Got trees in the way. The Tree guys got solids. Over 10 years experience. Licensed and insured. 24 hours emergency service available. Call them today. 931-267-6191. 931-267-6191. This is the way they came back up there too.
Yeah.
Those quick timeouts. But they got 2 left.
So I'm wondering what Coach Amonette is wanting to try and get accomplished here. Make that 3, call a full timeout. Probably set up some defense, probably set up a couple positions of offense also.
Yeah, it's probably going to press off that made shot, I would say.
And
he got some in foul trouble though. He got to watch a lot of that pressing. Monterey's got Tucker Phillips, Caden Jones, Peyton West, Noah Sailors, and Silas Hammer Randolph on the floor. And looks like Pickett County starting lineups back on the floor. So they didn't press. I was wrong on that.
They're going to back off. They are going to be in this 1-3-1. They're going to try and trap at half court though. So Peyton West bring it up. Sure-handed ball handler for the Wildcats. He flips it over the top of that defense.
To Jones. Jones back to West. West is just playing there with Amonette. Tucker Phillips. West guarded heavily by the Amonette brothers. Jones gets the ball up and good.
There he goes.
What a play! Now if he gets hot.
He's had some great games by just driving to the basket.
If he get hot, it'll be a different game.
Monterey selling into their zone 2-3.
Monterey up 6, 46-40.
Trying to save some energy maybe here in this fourth quarter.
Early in this fourth quarter, and that was it.
Number 21, Luke Smith for 3. He's got 10 on the night.
Cuts that lead in half. Monterey with 46-43 with the ball early in this fourth quarter. There's Jones with a 3 up off the back of the iron and
foul on Peyton West on the rebound.
Reached around and got the foul. That's 3 on him. 3 on Peyton West. And this could pull Pickett County into being behind by 1 point if he hits both of them. And this is
Foul shot's up and good.
up and good. That's Zach Amonette too, ain't it?
Yep. Boy, it's just been really even scoring across the board for Pickett.
Yeah.
Jackson Billings going to check in.
Up good. They pulled it within 1. Jackson's coming in. And Peyton's going to stay out there with those 3 fouls. And Borhaus got 3 as well. So you got Sailors, Borhaus, Jones, Billings, and West on the floor for the Wildcats.
If Monterey stays in that zone defense, then that can help the foul count.
Billings from the corner for 3, up no good. Off the side of the iron.
Coming the other way.
Smith up good. Pickett County just took the lead, 47-46. Monterey was out to a 7-point lead. West into Sailors. Sailors up and good. It's going to be nip and tuck. Monterey just took the lead back, 48-47. 5 minutes and 54 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. Pickett County back in the front court. Smith and Amonette playing catch out front. Copeland with the ball back over to Amonette. Amonette to brother Amonette.
Blocked by Borhaus, but tipped out by Caden Jones on the shot.
Ball out to Pickett County underneath their own basket. Borhaus going to have to watch those. He'll call that the next time. He was up over the back. Copeland, Smith, Amonette from the corner, 3.
That's Will Amonette.
Will Amonette with 3 points.
He was quiet scoring in December. Tonight he's got 11.
Pickett County up 50-48. And that was a bad pass. Why? I mean, I don't understand that. There's too many people in there. Don't do that. Pickett County gets the deflection, gets the steal back in the front court. Jones tried to throw it into 4 people there.
So there's a little bit of a crowd there. Deflected and stolen.
Pickett County with a 2-point lead, 4 minutes and 49 seconds to go. Went into a 1-3-1 right there. Copeland, they're not going to get no hurry at all now.
They're going to make sure they get a really good shot.
Amonette back to Smith, over to Reagan. Smith foul with a three-pointer, and West has 4. Peyton West has 4 fouls, and that he'd be shooting 3.
Cody Allen's going to check in for Peyton here. Coach West taking a timeout.
3 guys timeout. We got A1 Auto Repair, expert auto repair. Everything from battery exchanges to complicated engine repair. Located at 12636 Monterey Highway 70, or give them a call at 931-839-3013. 931-839-3013. Now, Coach, we're getting down to where the rubber meets the road in the fourth quarter.
Pickett County has made a 9-2 run. 7-point deficit erased in this first part of the fourth quarter, and then a 2-point margin. 9-2 run for Pickett County
in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, and the quiet Will Amonette, quiet at Pickett County, only 2 points, I believe. He's up to 11.
Yeah,
and going back on the theme of even scoring. Zach Amonette with 11, Will Amonette with 11, Luke Smith with 12.
Wow.
So very even scoring, and then a couple members with 6 and 7 points.
And
now
Pickett
they'll
County
be shooting
only
here. Zach Amonette shooting 2.
Pickett County
shooting
only
3.
has
Shooting 3,
shooting
correct?
3, yeah. Pickett County only has 3 fouls this half, too. He missed the first
off.
Zach Amonette missed the first foul shot. Hit the second one. Pickett County up by 3, 51-48. And hit the third one. So Pickett County's got a 4-point lead with 4 minutes and 24 seconds to go.
Peyton West subbed out. Cody Allen subbing in, and Caden Jones, the main ball handler for the Wildcats. Borhaus looking inside, gets it to Billings. Well, that's good defense by Zach Eminette. Stop the drive by Billings. Out off of his foot, though.
Yep. Monterey has it underneath their own basket. Borhaus way out in the corner on the left wing, back up to Jones in the top of the key. Double teamed into Silas Randolph. Silas drives the lane up and good and charge. No basket. No basket. I guess this is the lowest point total of the season for the Wildcats.
We'll see. Yeah, it's got that chance.
Silas has 3 fouls on him. Pickett County in no hurry with a 4-point lead in the ball. 3 minutes and 50 seconds to go, and there's a turnover.
Steal by Kevin.
You can't go to sleep on these Wildcats. They don't give up either. Cody Allen, top of the key. Into Jones. Jones into Borhaus. Into Silas Randolph. Silas looks up and in. Monterey cuts the lead in half. Billings fouled.
Foul on the inbound.
And that was not a foul. He had his hand on the ball. These refs have been asleep the first game and second game. Will Eminette going to the line to shoot 2. That was Jackson Billings' 3rd foul. And he missed it. Missed it. Pickett County being the double bonus now for the next 3 minutes and 27 seconds. Got three players, Monterey players in
Peyton West back out on the floor with 4.
Pretty serious foul trouble. Will Eminette hits the next free throw, so they're up 53-50. I tell you what, folks, this district is tough, top to bottom. I don't care who you are. Good feed by
fouled on the layup, feed by
Borhaus to West. West is up for the layup, up and no good, but he's fouled. That's the 4th on Slade Copeland. He's about the only one that's in foul trouble with them, and Peyton rattled that one in. Need those foul shots, Coach.
Well, we got that one. It hit the rim a couple times and fell in.
Second one's up off the back of the rim, no good. Pickett County there with the rebound. Up by 2 points, 3 minutes and 8 seconds to go. Eminette back to Eminette, or Slade Copeland back to Eminette. Zach Eminette drives, feeds off to his brother Will Eminette, back up to Zach.
They're going to take their time, make sure they get their
going after
really good shot.
4-corner offense.
Oh, boy.
Oh, Lord, what a foul. They're calling it close now.
Silas is 4th.
That's 4th foul on Silas. So West and Randolph both have 4 fouls each. Nothing good. That's Joe Parker Reagan. Silas and West take a seat. Sailors and West is still out there. That's Silas and Cody Allen. And Pickett County almost had that miss on that rebound on that miss on the foul shot. Monterey West almost loses the handle.
Timeout.
Monterey, timeout. First Volunteer Bank, your neighborhood bank, and remember, they're the bank with personality. 210 East Commercial Avenue, Monterey. 931-646-5501. 931-646-5501. 2 minutes and 28 seconds to go. Pickett County with a 54-51 lead. And it's still Monterey's ball.
Monterey's got possession over here under their own basket.
Each team has two timeouts left. Monterey with 10 team fouls. Pickett County's in the double bonus. They'll be shooting 2 shots on every.
I can promise you, Joseph Eminette will use his 2 timeouts. You can't take him with you.
No, and he's a master with it. He done good up there.
Yes.
Jones gets the inbound pass from West back to West. West drives in the paint, up and good, and fouled. He was fouled by Joe Parker, John Parker Reagan.
They call it on Luke Smith, but nonetheless, Peyton West up to 12, and this free throws to tie the game.
It's good tie it. Peyton's usually deadly with those free throws.
Free throw up, good.
Tie game, folks, 54-54, 2 minutes and 23 seconds to go. And West was replaced by
West going to come out for defense. Coach West trying to play a little offense-defense with personnel.
Cody Allen comes in for Peyton West. 2 minutes and 16 seconds to go. Pickett County spreads the floor. That four-quarter offense looks for that open shot. Monterey out on them, finally out on them. Don't foul him.
Almost 5-second call. He got it out though.
Reagan comes way out front. There's a steal by and a trip. No call.
Official was in the middle of that, but official's part of the court, so you can't call a foul there.
Reagan dribbling around and Billings. Look at this.
John Parker Reagan.
I don't know. They're not calling anything now, Coach. Look here. Finally.
And some words between.
He knocked him down twice.
Knocked him down a couple times there.
Finally called a foul on it.
So 88 seconds left. 88 seconds left. Monterey, they might hold for the last shot. We're going to find out right here. Pickett County does not have any fouls to give, and if Monterey does hold for the last shot, Joseph Eminette can't use any of his timeouts.
No. They spread it out.
We're going to hold it for 90 seconds, and we're going to take this last shot.
Pickett County's not coming out so far.
Well, they can't foul us or we shoot free throws. We are playing 4 corners.
Billings looks at the three, didn't pulled up, didn't shoot. Jones back out ahead of the key. And
there's a foul call.
Here we go.
It's going to be 1-1. It's Luke Smith playing the passing lane too aggressively there, gets the foul call.
That's third foul on Luke Smith. That'll send Peyton West to the line, shooting 1 in the bonus. Oh yeah, here we go.
Good.
Monterey with the lead. 55-54.
There we go.
Monterey will be in the bonus now for the next 57 seconds. Up good. 3 guys, timeout.
Peyton going to come out on defense again.
First volunteer bank.
No, not a timeout. Substitution.
No, substitution, my bad.
Pickett County with the ball.
51 seconds. 48. Pickett County with the ball. Monterey with a 2-point lead. Slade Copeland out front. Amonette double team. Drives the baseline up and stole him. Timeout Monterey.
Monterey with the steal and
3 guys timeout. Now it's a 3 guys timeout. So it's First Volunteer Bank. Folks, this broadcast booth wouldn't be here, and this broadcast wouldn't be on YouTube if it wouldn't be for First Volunteer Bank. Go by there and see them at 210 East Commercial Avenue, Monterey. 931-646-5501. 931-646-5501. Coach has got the ball and 2-point lead and 34 seconds to go.
And we're shooting 1-1. Or excuse me, no, we call the timeout. So Pickett County be forced to foul, and we'll be shooting 1-1. When that happens, if we can avoid the steal.
And they're quick as cats now. They've really played a good game. Tell you what, the top 5 teams in this district they're just
incredible.
There's not a district in this state.
There's not a district like it. No, you're right.
Not in this state anyway. Okay, we got an inbound. Jackson getting the inbounds pass to West. West got the ball into Warhouse, back to West. West into Billings. Billings turnover. Bad pass by West. 20 seconds to go. A tie, jump ball, and it's Monterey's ball. Jump ball, and it's Monterey's ball with 17 seconds to go. And then we got a timeout.
Call a timeout, and he's fuming.
Volunteer Electric Cooperative. In its more than 80 years of operation, VEC has grown and prospered, bringing prosperity to the region it serves. Volunteer Electric Cooperative, powered by people you know and we know. What a game, Coach.
That's an incredible call there. That's a bang call. That call could go either way. So you could call that a foul on Peyton, and then Peyton fouls out. Instead, you get the jump ball. They say Peyton had his hand on it. So exciting action, exciting result for Monterey, but we still got to get the ball in.
Got to get it in bounds. Keep it for 17 seconds.
I'm going to say that's Joseph Eminet's last timeout. It hasn't ticked off just yet because it's not over. But these last 17 seconds, Monterey inbounding it from underneath their own basket.
On the other end of the floor. In the backcourt.
You got the way it's set up right now. You got Luke Smith pressuring the ball, pressuring the inbounds. You got Slade Copeland way in the back. You got the Eminet brothers and John Parker Reagan trying to trap at half court and in the corners.
You got Jackson Billings going to do the inbound pass to Monterey. Of course, Pickett County is pressing from one end to the other into West. West. Eminet tried to get the foul but couldn't get it. And then gets it in Cody Allen. Cody Allen, and
boy, great job by three seniors by sure-handed dribbling and splitting double teams, hesitation dribbles to stay open.
You got Cody Allen at the line too. He's been deadly from the line. He hadn't missed. I don't know if he's missed any of them. He's a senior though. Seniors usually don't get rattled that bad.
Just another game for them. You're right.
56-54, Cody Allen to line, up, no good, comes out. 6-5, 4, 3, 2, 1, it's still by Cody Allen. The ball game's over with, folks. Wildcats, 56-54. 56-54. They come in here, won this game.
Boy, that's
what a game.
More bang calls and another scrum at the buzzer.
All right, folks, we'll be back with a post-game show right after a word from our sponsors here.
At First Volunteer Bank, we're not just a community bank. We're a bank that's here for our community. We know our customers by name and treat them like family. And we're here to serve our community however we can. Whether it's teaching financial literacy in our local schools or collecting and donating thousands of canned food items each year to local food banks, we're a part of your community. If you're looking for a community banking relationship, we make it easy for you to switch because we're here to help you every step of the way, right down to a local person on the other end of the phone to assist you when you need it. First Volunteer Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Monterey Foods, your hometown grocery store. From the time you enter their door until your groceries are carried to your car, you'll be treated as a valued customer. Come by and see Danny and his staff today. And remember, they have fresh cut meat daily, and check out their weekly specials at Monterey Foods on Facebook. They're located at the corner of Holly and Stratton in Monterey, or just give them a call at 931-839-2434. That's 931-839-2434. At Monterey Drugs, our focus is on you. You're not just a number, you're our neighbor. We will get to know you so that we can give you the personal service you deserve. Monterey Drugs, your hometown pharmacy, proud sponsors of Wildcat basketball. Located on Elmore Street, right next to Save-A-Lot, or just give them a call at 931-839-6777. That's 931-839-6777. Call the Tree Guys today for all your tree cutting and trimming needs. They offer tree removal at the customer's request. They give senior discounts. They even have 24-hour service available. And they do jobs for insurance claims. They are fully licensed and insured with over 10 years experience. Just give the Tree Guys a call today. 931-267-6191. 931-267-6191.
Okay, folks, we're back here at the Troy Foust Memorial Gymnasium here in Monterey, Tennessee. Just witnessed our Wildcats take a game from the Pickett County Bobcats. If we could get this engineer on the soundboard, if he could do his job and stuff.
Well, that was an exciting one right there.
Coach Duff would have to do it himself. So, anyway, folks, we just witnessed a ball game and a half, and it come right down to the buzzer again.
Yeah, again.
Just like he did over there.
I think it's starting to be a trend, but that's what you get when you've got these evenly matched teams.
What kind of point totals have you got over
there? So evenly distributed for your Pickett County Bobcats. An impressive game for them in terms of a team effort. Zach Amonette with 13 points. Will Amonette with 12 points. John Parker Reagan with 7 points. Slade Copeland with 4 points. Luke Smith with 12 points. And Mark Smith with 6 points. So you have 1, 2, 3 people for Pickett County in double digits, and then you've got you had 5 people with 6 points or more for Pickett County. Your Monterey Wildcats finished the game. Peyton West with 15, Caden Jones with 2, Kevin Borhaus with 4. Your game leading scorer, Silas Randolph with 16.
Wow.
Noah Sailors with 8, Tucker Phillips with 3. So, breaking things down, you had 11 points from the Monterey bench, 8 from Noah Sailors, 3 from Tucker Phillips. You had the big man Silas Randolph with 16 points, and combine that with you combine Kevin Borhaus's 4 points, you take Silas Randolph 16 points, you take Noah Sailors 8 points, and Monterey had at least 28 points from their bigs, and probably some other points in the paint. Caden Jones on his layup, he drove into the inside into the front of the rim. Same thing with Peyton West getting points in the paint.
Yeah.
And Pickett County won the second half. They won the fourth quarter, but Monterey was able to hold on and really come back from a 4 or 5 point deficit there late in the fourth quarter.
Yeah. I was looking to see.
We got any scores reported up to this yet?
I was looking to see what their point total was. I thought that might have been their lowest point total
of the year,
but it's not. It came at Salina. 50 points.
That's another talented team. So no surprise there.
Well, it's a barn burner between them. I tell you. You got the scores pulled up?
I'm going to take a look here and see if we can get any scores reported. It's still probably earlier. It's 8:44, so
okay,
8:45. We might be the first game done up to this point in District 6A.
Yeah, it's hard to get signals here, so you have to take forever. I remember the old dial-up internet that we used to have. You go out there and mow the yard if be between a video downloading.
Yep.
So that's about where we are now.
Let's see if I can get to it. I've almost got it, almost to it right now. District 6A, White County. It looks like, did White County get the nod over Cookeville? Let me turn it this way. No, they might be still live in action there. So yeah, not really any scores reported up to this point. I think we got done a little earlier than some other teams.
We'll have some scores tomorrow. We'll have it.
Yeah.
And folks, while we're on that note about tomorrow, we'll be probably on the air maybe 30 minutes before the girls' game, and we're going to try something else tomorrow afternoon. Maybe set up on the floor down there next to the doors.
Yeah.
To try to get some signal up here.
So we do have White County leading up at Cookeville, leading by 16, 70-54.
Okay.
And that is really the only score in the region that's been reported. You've got some District 5 AAA scores, which is the other opposing district for District 6 AAA. Cleveland beat Walker Valley. They're an hour ahead of us, so they did get done. Bradley Central boys beat Saudi Daisy. Cleveland boys are 18-0, so they've got an impressive group this year in AAA, in the AAA enrollment.
Well, I've seen them. Didn't they drill Cookeville?
Yeah, they beat Cookeville the other night, so they're an impressive group.
So folks, the gym's clearing out, but people kind of hanging around.
Yeah, hanging around on Friday night. So
Tuesday night they were out and gone.
Yeah, that
probably
was
within a couple of minutes.
Yeah, they probably got a head start with the boys' game being the margin that it did. They got a head start out the door. So
yeah, it was a little bit different game. Coach West is down there with looks like a Harold Sisson guy.
Yeah, he is.
And he'll probably be up here and give us a recap of the game. But folks, either one of these teams, if you want to pick either one of them, the girls or the boys, either one, do not give up anytime. They don't quit. They play through all the way through. And if the boys hadn't played like that tonight, they would have been beat.
Yeah, it was a nice team effort for Pickett County. Not the result they wanted, but I thought it was not the same type of game it was in Byrdstown when Pickett County had 2 players score over 20.
Right.
It was a totally different thing. Is something, and that's what you see these teams evolve as the season progresses. I can give us some ladies scores around the area. We do have some of those have been reported. Your Cookeville girls beat your White County girls 67-64.
Oh wow!
So a big
that was
win.
an upset.
Yeah, the big win for your Cavaliers. That was their first district matchup of the year.
Wow.
Clark Range with a nice win, 71-33 over Red Bull and Spring girls. Stone Memorial handles Warren County girls 66-43. If you ever in the Murfreesboro area, Blackman, big win over Smyrna. You've got Riverdale with a win over Oakland. And then some of the districts we talk about, Upperman girls at Cannon County. Upperman girls wins by 15. You've got Macon County girls and Upperman girls and Macon County girls. They're the top two teams to deal with in District 8AA. Macon County girls win by 24, 78-54.
Oh, wow.
And then your York Institute girls won by 23 over Livingston Academy, 55-32.
Well, Livingston's had a down year this
Livingston,
year.
yeah. And then that's what we've got reported from the girls' side of things. I'd say, like I said, we're probably the first boys score, one of the first boys scores in Central Time to go final.
I looked in the last game between these two teams up there in Byrdstown, Pickett County. It was set, like we talked about, it was 76-75. This game here was 54-56, so it's 20-point difference.
Yeah.
In the two games.
Really slowed down, and they both teams trying to be selective with their shooting.
Okay, we got Coach West up here with us for a recap. He's on the yellow one. Can you hear me, Coach?
I can hear you.
Good deal. Wow, what a barn burner.
Well, I tell you what, they outplayed us almost all night. I thought they did a great job and just competed really hard. And, you know, we didn't make our plays in that stretch where they took our lead away. And they came back and did that. And really the difference in the game, as crazy as it sounds, were a few free throws for us, a timely play here, and then we had a couple of defensive deflections that resulted in steals down there.
Oh, yeah, right at the end of the game.
Yeah, those were huge.
That's what we was talking about. The boys don't give up. They don't quit on plays, and they play till the buzzer goes off. And if they hadn't have done that tonight, Pickett County would have stole one.
Well, like I said just a minute ago, I didn't think the last time we played them, the three guys that played really well in that game did not have a good game tonight. You know, Peyton didn't play as well as he probably should. Kevin didn't have as good a game as he had over there, and CJ didn't have as good a game as he had over there. Now, they obviously did a good job of taking some of those opportunities away, and we didn't do as good a job of capitalizing on the other opportunities when we had them.
Right. Well, it's 20 points down this game was from the last game for both teams. And,
56. It was a really, really just a stagnant game. Nobody really shot it exceptionally well.
No.
And they hit in that second half. You know, Little Aminette, Will hit a couple threes out there. 21 Smith hits a three, and I think if I remember correctly, actually Will hit 3 threes, I guess. So there you go. And Luke Smith hits one. So you know that second half, those guys made shots, and we were we were gambling, but if we make ours, it probably never gets that opportunity. But they did a good job. That was our district atmosphere at its best. Unfortunately, for somebody had to lose because those guys really outbattled us most of the night. And just those are the games that for us that we're just thankful that we can come away with a win because we really just made timely plays and did did the things down the stretch that needed to be done.
Right. Well, it's a flip from Gordonsville.
Yeah.
Because same thing happened down there to y'all has happened up here to Pickett County. But you got 5 teams, Coach, up there in the top of that district. Me and Coach Duff was talking about it. Can beat anybody in the state of Tennessee.
They're tough. It's a conference that if we put any of these guys, I think, in any other conference, they'll compete for one of the top spots in that conference. I mean, that's what we talked about the other night. Our Pickett County's that team we just beat has beat multiple AA teams.
Oh yeah.
This year, obviously in that other conference. So that's a good team, and their record shows. I mean, they got some tough losses. And a lot of their losses go in back-to-back where they've had to play 2 games in a row.
Right, yeah.
And I think it has a lot to do with just overall depth and having to play hard every night from the positions they're in.
Right. Now, that's what's going to bite them in the tournament is they don't have no bench much.
Well, he's doing a good job of developing that bench. He's letting those guys play. I think he played 7 tonight, and those 7 did a pretty good job. Came in, made a play here and there, and I believe he played 7, didn't he? Maybe he only played 6.
There wasn't very many. I know over there he didn't play but 5.
Played 6, I guess. Oh, well, I thought he played 7. I thought he played one more, so he played 6 tonight. But yeah, that makes it hard when you're getting down the stretch, and back-to-back games is where it really makes it hard. But like I said, hats off to Aminette and Pickett County. Those guys, we kind of stole that late, but just hoping that we could get out of there, and we were wanting to take that last shot, so those guys wouldn't get another opportunity. And
sure, well that held Coach Aminette from calling timeout.
That's what we said. We said 88 seconds left, and hope for the last shot. Joseph can't call any timeouts and draw up anything wild.
Yeah, and we were in the bonus, and I was hoping to keep the guys that were going to, obviously shoot free throws for us, and we're trying to get better at that. We ran some different lineups there for we got some free throw guys that we're going to put in those groups, and it depends on the situation and stuff. But yeah, we had to do a little different there late, but it was a little better, obviously. But defensive won the game. I mean, a couple plays really was the difference in the game for us, and obviously we made a couple plays here. And, being able to extend Peyton's minutes through his foul trouble.
Oh yeah,
because he came in and he made the N1. That was a big play for us.
Right.
And he made a couple free throws. Every time he came in, he did something that helped us on offense, and he hadn't played well all night. So maybe he needed to sit on the bench half the night and just come back and play offense. Maybe he was working too hard. No, it's never the case. But
I tell you what, that's a scrappy bunch of kids. The Pickett County.
They play hard. They've been in some tough games, and that's why they've been able to win some of them. They beat Livingston, I think, in overtime on the last second shot. I believe I heard the last game they played, and beat them at home by 1, I think, in the same kind of game. But our game was the same both places, except obviously we won by 1 over there and we won by 2 here. So
over there, yeah.
But we're trailing as many as 4. Is that right? Am I right on that?
I want to say it was 4 or 5. Yeah.
4 or 5. Yeah.
I thought it got to 4, and then. We made a play, made 1 free throw. They stopped, and we made an and-1, so that tied it.
It tied it.
And then we went from there. But, yeah, it's different. Man, it's crazy. But anyway, I appreciate you guys being here. We had a great crowd tonight, great atmosphere.
Really good crowd. Yeah, we was proud of that.
Yeah,
well, Coach, we got tomorrow.
Yep, we'll be here. We
probably won't have a pregame show, I don't guess. And I'm going to talk to you about maybe moving, maybe down there by the doors tomorrow. The crowd might not be as big tomorrow with
I don't know that I don't think Van Buren will bring they usually don't have a huge crowd because they're just not as big a location. But the
reason I said that is I was talking to Larry Wiley, and he said during the district tournaments that's where he sat down there with his hot spot. So we might try that tomorrow and see how that works.
Whatever you guys need to do.
We'll keep on working at this till we get a live feed out of here.
All right,
but thank you, Coach, for coming up, and congratulations on the game tonight, and tell the boys that we're proud of them.
I appreciate you. Go Cats.
Yeah, go Cats.
All right, see you guys.
Okay, Coach Duff. Well, we got another one in the books. We got another one in
the way basketball is.
In the district win column.
That's right, yeah, and that's and we're in the 4th spot in the district right now, so this will keep us where we need to be, so we're poised to make a move. So
depends on what happens with Gordonsville and
you're right.
And who's ahead of us? Gordonsville,
Clay County, and
Red Bull.
Red Bull and his.
Yeah, so it depends on what happens tonight with them guys.
You're right.
Is there anything you want to leave the crowd with before we go?
It's another good game. So keep.
I will say this: Ken Jones, pray for his family. His mother, they had to take her to St. Thomas today. She had a blockage that they had to try to get rectified, and that's the reason he's not here tonight. So I'm going to find out and see how she is tomorrow. And I don't think Coach Duff's going to be able to be here tomorrow.
I'll be back. Hopefully, we'll have to look at my schedule Tuesdays at Red Bull, and then we got football workouts. But if I can hop in the car and get up there fast enough, then I'll be there.
Well, we'll make do.
Yeah.
And but folks, for tomorrow we probably won't have a pregame show. We'll get on the air maybe 30 minutes before the girls' game, and bring you as much as we can, and maybe rectify some of this feedback. I don't know where it's coming from, and go from there. But we'll replay this. You'll hear the replay tomorrow. We'll get it on tomorrow morning, and we'll be back with you tomorrow afternoon. Y'all have a good evening, and hang around and listen to our sponsors.
At First Volunteer Bank, we're not just a community bank. We're a bank that's here for our community. We know our customers by name and treat them like family. And we're here to serve our community however we can. Whether it's teaching financial literacy in our local schools or collecting and donating thousands of canned food items each year to local food banks, we're a part of your community. If you're looking for a community banking relationship, we make it easy for you to switch because we're here to help you every step of the way, right down to a local person on the other end of the phone to assist you when you need it. First Volunteer Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Monterey Foods, your hometown grocery store. From the time you enter their door until your groceries are carried to your car, you'll be treated as a valued customer. Come by and see Danny and his staff today. And remember, they have fresh cut meat daily, and check out their weekly specials at Monterey Foods on Facebook. They're located at the corner of Holly and Stratton in Monterey, or just give them a call at 931-839-2434. That's 931-839-2434. At Monterey Drugs, our focus is on you. You're not just a number, you're our neighbor. We will get to know you so that we can give you the personal service you deserve. Monterey Drugs, your hometown pharmacy, proud sponsors of Wildcat basketball. Located on Elmore Street, right next to Save-A-Lot, or just give them a call at 931-839-6777. That's 931-839-6777. Call the Tree Guys today for all your tree cutting and trimming needs. They offer tree removal at the customer's request. They give senior discounts. They even have 24-hour service available. And they do jobs for insurance claims. They are fully licensed and insured with over 10 years experience. Just give the Tree Guys a call today. 931-267-6191. 931-267-6191.